this computer. Okay, it's recording. Now, tonight we'll play the second installment in the Jack Frost duology, trilogy, quadrology. Who knows? But
Biology.
We'll just have to see.
Yeah.
It all started with an empty cart.
Yeah.
And you met someone on that cart, and he explained a few things to you. He explained, I'm gonna go ahead and you met this guy. A friendly but rather pathetic man who called himself the conductor. What? Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, not showing.
That's true. Here we go. Okay. You met a rather friendly but also rather pathetic man who called himself the conductor and explained your current predicament. Because you woke up not knowing where on earth you were, only that you were somewhere very strange and had no memory of how you got there. So, how did he explain things? Why were you where were you going and what was going to happen?
We were going to someone's party.
Queen Maeve herself, the queen.
Yes.
Of the queen of, she has another name, and it's, I can't remember it right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
the Winter Court or something?
Yeah, give me a second. She's also called
The White Witch of Narnia.
the Queen of Air and Darkness, she was also called.
Oh.
Due to your accomplishments in the mortal realms, you were selected as unwilling, willing participants at her winter ball, her yearly winter ball. You were there to speak about your exploits, entertain. It was a mandatory thing. She had picked you, and you were pulled there. You were on a train. We would have some time to kind of get used to your situation. We would also see some sightseeing, so you had an idea of what was to be expected of you when you got there.
It was very cold.
Very, very, very cold. We can actually go ahead and show you how it looked when you looked outside the window. This was the situation. Yeah. Now, you traveled on with the conductor. You were served tea. Did anything else strange happen on this contraption?
It's just that stopped.
The
Yeah.
Stopped.
It did. Let's start with the first thing that happened was...
And there was no coffee.
You passed this. Does anyone remember what this was? The first sight out the window. Someone should have notes on this, actually.
I don't remember.
I think that's Jack Frost Tower, right?
Yes, Valdis, very much true. You passed Jack Frost Tower and he told you some things about Jack Frost. Then you continued on and you passed... you also passed this. What was this?
That was Father Christmas or his
Old
place.
Man Winter.
Old Man Winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, forest. And after that, you suddenly and very abruptly stopped. You had... the track was out. That was the situation. Right. The track had been completely torn apart ahead of you, so you decided to take a slight detour through Old Man Winter's forest. Easy peasy. Nothing strange about that. So you pushed yourself through Old Man Winter's forest, and then the train stopped yet again as you were out of fuel. Once again, easy peasy, just had to do a slight little detour into the forest, grab some fire crystals and pop right back. And you also had to grab a starter orb, the conductor told you. So you did. You headed in. What happened during this little excavation?
We got attacked.
You did. Do you remember what attacked you?
I would say
skeleton
yeah.
guys.
And wasn't it two big guys too?
Let me go ahead and show you, actually. You were attacked by these. And
I
these.
see.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
those
my new
guys.
puppy.
Golems.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, those.
Oh yeah, right. He followed you, didn't he? For a while, at least.
You couldn't get the whole way back.
Now, you got the fire crystals needed. You also got the starter orb. You handed it over to the conductor, and you continued on your merry way. And the next thing you passed was, yes, let's pop ahead a bit. The palace of Queen Mab herself. It looked rather splendid, and you kind of took a detour in and headed in towards the palace. You stopped by it and headed up the tracks. And when you did, as you headed up the stairs, it was stopped by the conductor, as he was holding the starter orb and telling you he was so grateful for all your help during the journey. He could not have done it himself. And then he explained that he literally could not have. There was no way past Old Man Winter's wards, and he really wanted that orb. And then he told you that he did tell you not to trust him, as he transformed in front of your very eyes into Jack Frost himself. He ran up the stairs, threw open the doors. You heard a dark, gravelly voice inside going, "Jack, you fool!" And then Jack Frost yelling, "Shut up, old man, we are going to war." And then everything was white as you woke up in a pile of snow in Waterdeep. Now, there were some consequences. Yeah. You have no memory of the night. You were slightly hungover, and you felt like the kind of aches and pains you have after a really good night out, like mysterious bruises, like the normal stuff. But there was also some very not normal stuff, apart from the hangover and the aches and pains. Someone had a bruise or something in the shape of a fist. Who was that?
Me, Lionheart.
Yeah, you had that on your cheek. It burned, almost like a frost burn on your cheek. You had no idea how you'd gotten it, and touching it, it was ginger as all hell.
Yes.
Who had their pockets laden with gold?
Eirik.
Who?
Larissa? Oh.
Larissa had
Larissa?
Yeah, Larissa was it.
Gold, I was gold.
And not just any gold, heavy, old gold. You know for a fact, Larissa, that most new gold is not pure gold in the coins themselves. That would be stupid. I mean, there's always a mixture, but this was pure gold. You never touched pure gold in your life before. It was so soft, so nice to. You're like chewing on it just for fun.
Booty!
Now, and you had like holding your pants up, that amount of gold on you. Now, someone else had a new tattoo on their arm, saying quite simply the words, "I apologize." Who was that?
Yes, I'm apologize for everything.
You apologize for everything. You have no idea. Also, a little bit ginger to the touch, but you have no idea what you apologize for or why it's on your arm. Someone had a cold acorn in their pocket. Who was that?
That was me. I lost my bloody satchel, and now I have a pocket full of acorn.
Yeah, one singular blue acorn that's cold to the touch. What the fuck is that about? Who knows? The biggest change, well, the smallest change, I guess, would be none other than Naib, who suddenly looked so very, very, very young. And Naib was small to start with, so but now Naib was really tiny. You looked about how old did we say, Yushua? 11 years old. 7 years old. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
My
Okay.
God.
All right.
You need to talk like a fucking elementary student.
Yeah. And I mean, you could just wait until you age back, but yeah. So, and then we had Wish, who's just missing a claw. One singular claw. Completely healed up, and when you did some thinking and you realized that if I had to pick one claw for someone to chop off, I probably would have picked that one. But the circumstances of your declawing, you do not remember at all. Now, time passed as you did other things. You sorted some troubles in Waterdeep, and then suddenly the tattoo on Tux's arm started glowing. It only glowed a little at start, but it started glowing more and more and more. And around everyone else's wrist, a small little band in the same color started glowing as well, showing y'all that whatever apology that Tux had done, you were all involved.
I'm sorry for that.
And then, during a fateful day, a burst of light erupted from Tux's arm, ripping through the fabric, surrounding all of you as you were gathered, and pulling you downward with this like suction-y, elevatory feeling. And then it was cold, it was black, and a very, very old voice, a very, very tired voice, said, "It is time." You're all unconscious right now. But, once again, there is a gentle rocking, keeping you at that very edge of sleep. It's nice, it's not unpleasant. Just a gentle, gentle rattling. And I'd like a Constitution saving throw to see who wakes up first. So let's go ahead and Larissa, what did you get?
Natural 20. So 22.
Holy shit!
Good start.
Yeah, you should
Larissa.
own the net 20 for today, I guess.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just say it's... Did anyone else get any net 20? No, Larissa. You are on that twilight zone of sleep where you're almost awake and you're kind of still back in the dream. And in the dream, you're surrounded by pixies who are throwing rocks at your face. And it just won't stop, these pixies. They're really annoying. And it's kind of taking you out of the sleep and suddenly realizing that you are kind of in a corner and there is actually something being thrown at your face at the moment, hitting you repeatedly in different places.
Can I hit them back?
Do you open your eyes?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, blood.
You start opening your eyes. They're crusted in with and you realize that you're back
Arr, not this
the
again.
train. In the air in front of you hovers a small decorated little bowl filled with sugar cubes. And you're repeatedly being flung out of it and straight at your face.
I want to get up and grab it.
All right, you stand up. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a map for this, actually. Here we go. You stand up.
Yep.
And the sugar cube is floating right here. You see. Oh, let's go ahead and change that to Valdez. I'll be calling you Ryan all fucking day. Okay. There we go. You see Valdez kind of slumped together, the hood completely covering his face. The sugar cube is floating. Do you try and grab it?
Yeah.
Let's grab some dice then. Roll a sleight of hand.
This is the wrong dice. What the hell? Okay. Sleight of hand. 19 total.
Woo? Total.
Yeah.
It tries to dart out of the way, but you just throw a hand out and grab the entire sugar cube bowl. You hold it, just holding it like this?
Yeah.
Sugar cubes keeps flying out straight at your face.
I'm casting it at the wall. I'm just casting it at the wall like.
Roll a strength, pure strength roll. Athletics. Let's go with athletics.
Athletics. 9.
Oh, it smashes into the wall, shatters, and pieces of sugar fall everywhere. The rest of you snap awake at the sound. You look around, you see the exquisitely padded couches, the thick glass window with the snow outside, the corridor covered in mist, and the window on the other side showing the same falling of snow continuously. You are back.
What
the same damn train.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
What
I think
the
I've
fuck
had this
did I...
nightmare before.
I think I just stopped drinking soon.
the last time even happen, or was that just a bad dream?
No.
I don't know. Why are we here?
Wait, you started glowing, Tux.
Yeah,
What was that about? Oh,
it's probably my
Tux
fault, but I
is
don't know.
still glowing. I apologize. Glowing in a bright teal color.
are the rest of us glowing as well?
A small little
band?
band around your wrist. In the same color.
Probably my fault, but I'm sorry for that.
I'm
I
touching
don't
my
know.
face a little bit to try if it's
You
still there.
hear the door open further down the hall, and you watch as cutlery starts approaching, floating in the air. Knives, forks, spoons.
Ooh, it's time for dinner.
I hide beneath the bench.
You wish just scurries down underneath the bench. The cutlery stops in front of both of these little booths, and it kind of quivers in the air.
I go out to the things flying.
You head out.
Yep.
You
Or the
step.
knife.
You step outside, and you hear a voice as you do, Larissa, going, "I know you're pissed. I know you told them, but just calm the fuck down. I got this."
Do we
You
hear it
see
too?
something floating in the air in the corridor. It's hard to wrap your head around for a second because it just looks... I'm just going to go ahead and show you, actually. Because it looks like this. The voice comfy. It sounds rather tinny. And Larissa, you're facing this thing. The rest of you can't see it as you're in the booth.
I'm going straight at it, and yeah, I'm just going, walking.
Alright, you go straight towards it.
Yeah.
It
Right.
bounces back a second and goes, whoa, 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 whoa. Just, let me just talk these ghosts down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and explain everything, okay?
Arg! You're not leaving. What are you? You're talking. Arg!
I'll show myself in a second. Just calm the fuck down, okay?
I'm running into the booth.
Back in?
Yeah.
What the fuck, okay? Alright.
Can I peek out?
You can absolutely peek out. Go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on repeat.
Peek out, see what's happened.
Yeah, you peek out and you see this. It is this like ball of almost like pure energy hovering in there. And a rather like small voice comes from it and goes, "Aren't you all rather proud of yourself?" It says, as it kind of floats up and looks inside the booth. You see it just casts shadows everywhere as this orb hovers in mid-air. Do you even realize what you have done?
No, we don't know.
We haven't
I
done
hope you can
anything.
Tell me. Tell us.
Didn't Old Man Winter explain to you? I was there. He very clearly explained to you what you had done.
Can't recall.
Okay,
And
if
then
I-
someone mind wiped us? Maybe?
Okay, so we're off to
Who
a
are
rough
you?
start. Okay, I'm gonna show myself. I need you to not freak out, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So if everyone, mortals just have a hard time with these things, so just avert your eyes, and for a second I'll show my true form. It says,
I'm
And
gonna
so-
keep looking at it.
and suddenly it starts glowing. It's pretty much like who's that Pokemon at the moment. It's realized. Who's that
Pikachu!
Pokemon?
Arcane
It
stuff.
starts glowing, and then it glows even more, and then it says as the glow fades, "My name is Alabaster Snowball."
Ala papida.
Name
And you
is Snowball.
see
Ala pida.
this
Ala papa.
weird little monkey-looking creature with floating white hair around it as it
Elvish
looks
blast.
over at you, and seriously? It looks over at you, and it looks you straight in the eyes and says, "I am the head elf of Old Man Winter."
Hi. Nice to meet you. Have
Now-
we met?
We have, but Queen Maeve's mind wipe magic seems to have done a trick on you. here's the thing. You're not supposed to remember anything, so I guess I can't really blame you for that. But I need you to remember some things, because we need to fix this. So, how far into the evening do you remember?
The asshole going into the hall talking shit up to Old Man Winter, was it? Yeah?
Oh, that's early. That is early. Do you remember nothing after that?
Nope.
Then we woke up in Waterdeep back home.
Oh, gosh.
So
oh,
if you guys can't keep track of your mind-wiping stuff, then that's on you.
No, here's the thing. Queen Maeve is our ruler. She decides, and her magic is rather potent. She doesn't even try. I really thought you would remember a few things from the start of the evening, because the longer you spend in her presence, the more effective it gets. I could jolt your memory, but your feeble little mortal minds might hurt a bit if I do.
What happened to my claw?
What happened to my face?
I didn't really
What's
see
happening out
everything
there?
that happened. So, but
What did I do?
I know Old Man Winter spoke to you rather early in the evening. Maybe I could try and jolt your memory about that.
Sure.
Could I do the inside check? I want to insight him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. I don't blame
Inside.
you. The last time someone showed up like this on a train, they were fuckheads. So
25.
it seems to be speaking the truth. It seems rather angry at you, but it seems to be controlling that anger rather well.
And I go up to him and ask, can I spend this gold? Like, is this my gold?
Now, like I said, we'll get to that in a second. The memory jolting process is rather painful. Who would like to? Who should I do it to?
Can I take a sugar cube and flick it at him, just to see if it's real?
It hits him straight in his furry little cheek, and he looks down at it and up at you and going, "What on earth are you doing?"
You know who
Just
will
want to
go
make sure
first.
you're really there.
He wants to go first.
So I'm guessing you've been trying to remember this, right?
Sure.
All right.
Yes. Will it
He
hurt?
holds up his hands. It's like fuzzy little mittens, and he kind of walks over to you and goes, "This is gonna hurt a bit." And he
Oh, fuck,
places his claw tips, and as the claw tips start nearing your head, sparks start flying from them, and then he just digs them into the sides of your face. Whiteness erupts completely, and the rest of you are pulled along in this vision as you suddenly fly backwards, and you find yourself standing out in a courtyard. You hear, give me a second, I'm just going to change the let's go with that. You hear the party happening inside Queen Maeve's palace. You're outside in the courtyard, and there's someone here with you. A rather tall, imposing man with a great white beard, his hands held over a sword that he doesn't seem comfortable holding as he looks down at you. Now, the sounds from inside, you were inside just now, and your minds are still reeling from what you saw in there. The amount of fantastical beings, the cavalcade of noise, music, laughter, the sights, and oh gods, the smells, fantastic foods, things you can't even process. You think there might be a reason you're not allowed to remember things, because your minds might not be able to handle it, and that's why you find yourself in this calm courtyard. He looks down at you, and this flashback is played in real time, so go ahead and act as you would back then. Every single time we flash back to that party, we're acting out those scenes. I'm not just going to tell you what's happened, you're going to live through what happened.
Ooh. So we are in front of this guy then.
He is easily 270, like almost 3 meters tall.
How's the weather up there? Ha
He looks down at you, scarred face, and I had a sad, grim look on his eyes as he says, "What have you done?"
Yeah.
You
You tell me, what have we done?
Nothing.
We were kidnapped and tricked and forced to do things, I guess.
I know you have been tricked. He is crafty, and you are not to be blamed entirely. It was my protections that failed. But you do realize the consequences of what you have done, do you not?
Nope.
Nope.
We have
I
no
never
idea.
take actions for my consequences.
We
You have
barely
not
know where we are.
only...
Let me guess. We broke in some peace treaty. I hear
The
something
treaty
about
still
war.
stands. Thank the gods, but you have sentenced this realm to war. But your own mortal realm will not be unaffected. The courts are in balance at the moment. They have been for so long. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, at peace, and so are the seasons in your realm. If Jack gets his way, he will lead the Winter Court into war. His victory over the other courts will cast your world into the Fimbulwinter, the Eternal White.
Oh, hell no.
What can we do to undone what's we done?
Can we kick his ass?
There are protections in place. The actions of one Fae can't dismantle the treaty. But with the Orb of Winter, I fear he might do something immense.
So we just need to steal it back, right? Please?
My thoughts exactly.
Awesome. Let's do it. I hate winter.
It cannot be done tonight. He
Winter
will
shall not
guard
be
it.
coming.
We cannot act violently against him in the court of Queen Mab, but he believes himself to have won tonight. He will be off his guard. I will do my best to seek allies within the court, others who do not wish this war to happen, and I will make sure you're as prepared as you can to right what has been wronged. Accept all gifts, offers, and words of wisdom tonight, because they might mean more than you think.
But how can we know? We have heard from Jack that he will wipe our memory.
I will... And here, I need... How would Tux say the words, I apologize? Because at some point during this conversation you did. How did that happen, Tux? You can continue talking about that. Think about that. Just you have to speak the words I apologize before the scene is over, okay?
Yep.
See it as a challenge, a role-playing challenge. Okay. Old Man Winter speaks to the rest of you and says, do you have any questions? I know this is much for you. You're mere mortals, and mine and Jack's rivalry have gone on for thousands of years, and you have been thrust in the middle of it, but I do need you.
I have one question.
Mortals. I am no mortal.
What? Leonard?
Yeah. I know that all this will. Get the voice right. I know that this will wrong voice. That we will save our world from eternal winter, and that it was basically our fault. But I just wonder what that orb was and how did it actually do anything. I just thought it was a magic orb of nothingness.
The Orb of Winter is a weapon. It holds immense power, and if aimed right, it can devastate. I dread that Jack intends to use its destructive power to break the treaty with an act so unimaginable that there is no path other than war.
But then maybe we can just go up to him, disguise ourselves, and snatch it back without him even noticing it. We've done it to people before. Shouldn't be too difficult to do it to one other asshole.
Distraction with Mage Hand?
Now, I don't
know Mage Hand anymore.
I know.
If you were to successfully snatch it from his grasp tonight, then that would be the best outcome. I just fear that he will hoard it jealously tonight.
Can you see through disguises?
We are not affected by glamours.
Oh, scheisse. Shit.
But I have a question here. Do you know what he is afraid of, or what he doesn't like? If he wanted to wife him?
Jack has led a strange and disordered life. He found glory in war. He was my captain, I was his general. This sword I hold that breaks my heart holding is the symbol of my position as general. I fear he will try and subvert that role from me. We fought. We fought well. We fought hard. We fought too much. I am done fighting. But
One
after peace...
question.
Yeah?
Just a simple question. Do you like toys or trinkets?
When peace came, we had to find something to do. Eternal beings need a purpose. My purpose has been I have created an entirely new race of tinkerers. You may see them tonight. They're small little furry beings that are just brilliant little creatures.
Ho, ho, ho.
We create things that will make the lives of mortals easier. Those who have it the worst, we can help, and we do.
What happened to them if there's a war? Do they die?
If Jack gets the title of general, he can draft anyone in this realm into war, and I do not believe that my companions will be left alone, sadly.
I have another question about the orb. I'm holding up the harpoon gun and asking, how much damage can it take if I just can snatch it?
If you were to detonate it here, most of us would survive. You would not.
Okay.
But, little one, you spoke of... Oh wait, not little at the moment. Well, you're still the smallest, almost, Naib. You spoke of what he fears. Fears is not the right word. When peace came, Jack had to find his path. Jack chose poorly. He chose romance, and he chose the wrong person in your realm to romance, and his heart was broken.
What is romance? Uncle said romance is some kind of odyssey. What is that?
We can
Jack
teach you all about that later on.
Jack gave his heart too easily, and it was returned crushed, I'm afraid.
They have golden blanket kids. They go to toilet and hug each other. They call romance, like Uncle said.
I do not know how mortals... He looks like for a second. I do fear that when Jack has run out of things to fight in this realm, when the Winter Court is strong and the walls between the worlds are weak, he will find something to fight in your realm.
That could be us, damn it.
Does he have any weaknesses we can exploit?
He is quite full of himself.
Yeah, we gathered that much.
Now, is there anything else? We must return in. Jack will get suspicious if we stay out here for too long.
What's expected of us in there? I mean, from the court in general, is the...
Not much.
Yeah.
Do not insult the queen. Do whatever she tells you to do. And like I said, if you're approached by someone during this evening offering you advice, gifts, or anything, accept. They may have come from me. I am trying my best to prepare you for righting what is wrong.
Are we allowed to talk directly to the queen? Jack told us a bunch of things that are probably horse shit.
I think
You
whatever Jack
do not
said
speak
about
unless
his
spoken
guest
to.
is true.
That makes
I
sense.
mean,
Yes.
that guy do like toy and trinkets, so maybe not everything Jack Frost say is a lie.
They do not expect much of
make
you.
sure.
You are mere mortals. If you will not be slain for the slightest insult, but just try and behave.
Oh, are we allowed to perform?
You will be required to perform.
Awesome. Then,
What should I...
then I will show you what us mere mortals, as you call us, are capable of.
Anything else?
I feel this is my fault, so I will. I do my best to undone what I think I have done, and I'm very sorry for this. I don't know.
He looks
I'm
down at
sorry.
you and he bends down, this giant old man, as he takes out a hand. And the words, "I'm sorry," are floating in a bluish glow inside them. We can use this. Words mean things in this realm. Would you give me your arm?
Like, show.
He takes his old scarred hand and he rolls it over your hand, and there is a flash of coldness, a slight sting. And when you look down, you see the words, "I apologize." This is a pact between us, that you will attempt to right what has been wrong. This gives us power. It gives me the power to summon you back here to do what you have promised.
Okay. I will try to do that.
You will be thrown back into your realm after tonight. Try and cling on to any memory you can of this evening, but if all is lost, I will call you back when the time is right to strike against Jack. Do you understand?
Yes,
Yes.
Whatever keep
Yeah.
Winter at
I
bay.
understand.
Now go back in. Much is at stake tonight, but it is also a rather splendid party Queen Maeve is throwing.
I got
We
the
should
party
attend.
Will there be warm food, or is everything cold?
There will be no warm food.
I can warm it up with my sunblade.
Old Man
It'll be fun.
Winter takes the blade and puts it back. This blade is like easily 250 long. It's huge, this blade. And then he strides back with long steps and throws open the doors, and once again everything goes white as you find yourself back on the train. The little creature looks at you, Alabaster Snowball, and he goes, so... Oh, also, roll a Constitution saving throw, Wish.
Yes. Perfect. It was a 19, then it rolled over to a 1. So 2 in total.
You feel a warm wetness erupt from your nose, your mouth, and your ears, and the corners of your eyes, as blood starts pouring out of everything. He takes his hand back, goes, "Ew!" And he kind of scooches back, flying in the air a bit. And he goes, "You're leaking, stop that."
You did this to me. Ow, 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 ow!
Did
What happened?
it work? Did you remember anything?
Do I? I think
you
so.
All
A
of you
little
remember
bit.
everything I have said.
Yeah, we talked to old white guy. Old sword guy.
Yes, Old Man Winter took you aside at the start of the evening, did he
Yeah.
not?
Oh, he, and I point to Tux. He was the one who gave you that tattoo.
She.
Oh, Tux
So-
also... All of you have seen this, by the way, not just Wish.
Yeah.
Wish was just a catalyst sending the vision out.
So we are here to fight Jack now. If he summons us back now.
The little monkey creature says, "You will not be fighting Jack. And you wouldn't live mere seconds. No. There is a plan. There is a plan, and you will not fuck it up. Okay? You understand? We have to fix this. We have to sort this. So
Sure.
the Orb of Winter is secured in Jack Frost's tower. We'll be passing it any second. No other Fae can cross his wards. You remember this from last time. He tricked you into going past Old Man Winter's wards. We're going to use that trick against him. You are going to Jack Frost's tower. Because the old man is going to keep Jack occupied. Back in the war, Old Man Winter was a general, Jack Frost the captain. Jack wants that title, so he challenged Old Man Winter. Now, I don't know if Old Man Winter told you, but he doesn't fight anymore. So Jack expected him to just kind of yield the challenge and give him the title. The old man did not yield. He took the challenge, and they're fighting. They're fighting soon, and when they are fighting, you will take the chance while he's distracted to go take that orb back. Do you understand?
So
I was
if you
not
hide,
holding the
Yeah,
picture.
yeah.
Do you know what kind of protective measures he's taken? Or what we might expect?
you saw the orb shape I was in. That's the only way I can follow you. I can't use this shape. I will not be able to see. I'll be able to speak to you. That's it. I have not seen this tower. I know nothing of it.
Do you know where
The old man said he'd fix some things for you that would help during this. I have no idea what that means.
Oh yeah, I was going to help with some things.
Do you know where is hide the orb?
There's a glowing crystal at the top, and it started glowing a lot more lately. So we're kind of worried it might be doing something up there. So at the top of the tower, I think.
Upstairs. Okay. We'll start to look.
I'll tell the ghosts to stop the train. We should be right next to the tower in a second. You will have to go across the plains and pass the wards. And then after that, I'll be able to speak to you, but I can't physically interact in any way, shape, or form.
But do you have any cool items or stuff here for us from the old man?
Yeah, I have no such trinkets for you. He thought your capabilities would be more than enough for this.
Yeah, well, of course, but we still want stuff.
We still want stuff. Now,
Took's grabbing her bag of holding for winter clothing and put that on.
Yes, you should probably dress for warm because it's rather cold on the plains. The wind kind of howls.
We know.
Oh yeah, we
Cold
stuffed.
never bothered me
cold.
anyway.
Didn't we stuff all our winter clothes in the bag of holding?
I'm gonna go ahead and assume you all have winter clothing.
Okay.
Perfect.
Now he peers out the window and he goes, "So here's the deal. I'm gonna ask the ghost to stop in a second. Then you're gonna have to get down from the track somehow because there's no path down, and it's like 100 feet down. So you'll have to solve that somehow. Then you have to get across the plains, across the ward, and we will be at the tower. As you can see, it's glowing rather menacingly right now. I'm worried what he's doing with that orb. Any questions before I ask the ghost to stop?
How long we pass out before arrive this plane or war or whatever it is?
Time works so weird in your realm. It's like it goes from one end to the other. It doesn't really work like that here. It's a bit more wibbly wobbly.
It's so weird here.
No,
Okay,
your
I'm
realm
gonna
is
check
weird.
myself and see if my spell slot is back. I just want to know, do I get a long rest or short rest?
You have a long rest, yes.
Thank God!
You can all mark a long rest. And then the train starts slowing down and eventually stops. And at this point, the Game Master has to pee and get some beer, and you guys can start thinking about a plan for like 2
I'm
minutes.
smoking something.
Okay.
So it's a high
far-
mission.
Fudge nugget.
How far
Sorry.
down was it from the track?
100. It's the. Yeah,
Oh.
my leg is hurting as hell.
How much rope do we have?
Everyone has 50 each,
I
right?
have 50.
No, I don't have any rope.
Well, I have
Thank
50.
you.
I have a little bit more if you count in my necklace, but I want.
I have attack chain. We can use that too. Attack
Yeah.
chain is about.
Wait.
Lionheart has Featherfall.
Wait.
Your feather fall? How?
Is it-
Yeah. This caused up to 8 people to slowly descend if they were to fall.
Yeah,
I
how
have
do you
my
have that?
balloon,
Last
Oh.
1 minute.
but I will not use my balloon in this weather.
Aren't you a barbarian fighter? How do you have feather fall? It's a scroll?
Yeah,
Scroll.
it's a scroll.
Oh, cool.
How far down is it?
100.
feet.
Damn.
100 feet.
I can jump down from 25 feet or
What?
something. Take
Yeah,
no damage.
But if we have 2 times 50 feet of rope, we can just tie them together.
It does not look warm outside. I'll tell you that. Oh,
We can use
and the
his
tower
feather falling.
vanished. No.
Yes, we did it! No, wait.
Oh, fuck.
Haha, we are powerful.
Hey, I remember.
Yeah, we did everything while you were away, so...
Oh, you're done?
yeah,
Great.
He's dead.
He's
Did
dead.
you roll all 20s, all of you? We're so
All the
proud of
time.
you.
No, we didn't need any rolls at all. All role play.
Yeah?
Quick ass roleplay. Run to the front.
Well, you weren't here to guide us, so we just decided we win.
Call
And
the
that's it.
Check the body.
Okay.
And we all
so
have new weapons.
you find yourself sitting here in the train. You're kind of a test group for this adventure, and things are taking an awful long time already. So you head outside. Let's go with that. You head outside the train. You're all dressed in the winter clothing you need. I'm gonna go ahead and start some winter sounds. Perfect. Blizzard, of course. Let's go with that.
You don't use single bells.
Now, you. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how it looks, though, because that is actually rather important at this point. You find yourself... let's go ahead and stop the campaign. There we go. Let's go ahead and stop the train as you find yourself on the outside, dressed in winter clothing that kind of you can pull up and kind of hide your face in. But... like, those of you who have eyebrows, and not to mention the poor Lionheart, any fur or hair that is exposed starts, like, crackling with, like, ice. You hang it smashed away all the time. It is cold. The snow isn't moving. It's moving in, like, fast streaks that just hurt when they hit skin, biting in every single one of them. So you try and keep out of the wind. And far down below... 100 feet down, you see sharp hits.
So are we going with the ropes, or are we using your scroll?
I can use my scroll. We can use the scroll.
I mean, you get them for a reason, so that's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, Featherfall scroll.
Maybe they will make us fly away. Maybe we use
might
boats.
fly away.
Which direction is the wind blowing?
It is blowing...
Downwards.
let me go ahead and show you. This way to this way.
I would say both.
How about-
use both.
How about if we all hang together and I can be the anchor?
You can put Featherfall on everyone.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you
It's
can.
up to
It's a
8
special
people.
scroll.
I'm in.
Yeah.
You
let's
use Featherfall.
Go then.
Yes?
You unroll the scroll, read the words, and there is a flash of bluish glow, and all of you feel a bit lighter on your feet. The
I
wind
wanna.
is now gaining much more purchase on you as you kind of stand there, and you just feel a bit lighter.
I want to push Larissa.
I jump off.
Larissa leaps off.
Woohoo!
You jump off, and you realize that if you do not align yourself like an arrow to the wind, if you give any, like, if you are this instead of this, you would just go.
Okay.
So I need acrobatics to kind of leap off in a way that gives no side to the wind.
Oh.
16 plus 6.
22.
Yep.
Larissa corkscrew downwards, falling slowly, and lands down beneath two large cliffs down there, giving you safety from the wind. Who's next?
Should the rest of us tie up to maybe make us a bit heavier and more stable in the?
That will turn it into a group check, which is good.
I took all my attack shot, which
Hold on
is
to me and I
120
jump.
feet, and look at Lionheart. Right
Hold on to
now
me and I
I
jump.
don't have the strength. Maybe you can help me. We can tie together with this, with a broad on it.
So, do all of you tie yourself together? Is that the plan? Or in some way hold on together?
I will try to just crawl down like a golem. With the head down.
I like it. That gives you advantage on the check as you hold yourself close, as you're kind of falling while crawling. Trying to keep yourself tight against the thing. So I'm going to start with Tux rolling acrobatics with advantage. Do we not have dice? We do have dice.
Acrobatics.
There we go.
Oh, it's 18.
18. That's quite enough to make it all the way down with Larissa, leaving you four left up here.
Okay, I'm going to jump.
Lionheart's about to jump. Who wants to join him?
He wants to hang on to me.
Wish?
If everyone's just jumping, I'm just gonna rush over and go like Spider-Man out.
Wish, roll acrobatics. I like a Lionheart goes, Hold on, everybody! And everyone just leaps off.
That would be a 23.
You head into the air, and you start heading off course for a second, so you kind of do like a flying squirrel thing for a second to kind of align yourself. And then you land safely over here. So does Valdis hold on? Does Valdis also jump off on his own?
I'm gonna jump.
Okay.
I'm jumping too. No. But I have my harpoon gun ready if I would get off course.
Oh God.
I got 19.
19. Valdis looks epic as he flies off. Black cloak like a fucking Batman as he heads downwards and lands.
Is it like acrobatics?
Yeah.
22. Shoot.
Oh. All right. Good rolls to start off the evening. You all make your way down. You look up and the train stands up there, huffing out orange smoke, waiting for you to return. This will be where you come back after your heist. As you look ahead, first of all, Alabaster Snowball comes flying down, turns back into this from an orb, and looks at you and goes, "It must suck to be immortal."
Not
Why?
immortal.
It's just, I mean, it's...
I'm gonna look down.
You have to like wear a bunch of clothes and stuff to be out in this. I just don't understand it. It's very pleasant out today.
No, it's horrible. It's snow, it's icy, it's cold, it's windy.
It's delightful,
and
isn't it?
You don't have anything warm here. I say as prestidigitation is
No, that would be awful.
going to keep my nose warm.
What is that? He goes as he kind of like shies his eyes away. You have to imagine like the infrared like light just blasting from your body. That's disgusting. Anyway, so we have to head this way, he says. And he points ahead. And now you can see through all the crags and everything, the tower of Jack Frost.
Is it
It's gonna be quite the hike. You guys will be fine?
Huh.
Yeah.
Probably.
As you start
Let's get
pushing away from the train into the snow. Some of you, for example, Naib, can in no way, shape, or form walk because you would be down below the snow. The rest of you have to trundle through snow.
I'm just going up.
Are you walking on
first?
Are you walking on top of it?
Lionheart, do you want to clear the path, Lionheart?
Yes.
Okay, that will give everyone else advantage on this trek, but it will give you disadvantage as you are constantly against the snow.
Can I walk on top of the snow with my water cloak to try and guide Lionheart to where it might be easier?
Interesting. Give me a second.
I think I was able to walk on top of it last time.
Yes, you can walk on snow, absolutely. But that means you're more susceptible to the wind.
Yeah, well, I'm not in the snow, so I'm gonna start on top at least and
All
try
right.
and help and try
and
and guide
you
Lionheart.
walk ahead. Now, here's the thing. Lionheart and Wish.
To change herself to a very tall elf.
A very tall elf.
Folio.
Slunks.
Folio.
The little elfin creature looks over at you and goes, "That's strange, but okay." So just head this way. Now, Wish and Lionheart, you two are in the front then.
Yeah.
You will roll a survival check. This does not decide if you get there, because it's right there. This decides how many constitution checks against exhaustion you will have to roll before you get there.
I have a question.
Absolutely.
If I have or if I am on Lighthouse back, if I help,
Yes, you can help. Of course you can, because you have a great viewing point from up here. So I need you all three to roll, and it's a group check, so I only care about the two highest.
Who roll?
Just Naib, Wish, and Lionheart roll to stalk a path. Wish, what did you get?
I'm just gonna go. There's lots of snow up ahead. I rolled a 2 total.
A 2 total. What did Lionheart roll?
15.
Ooh, what did Naib roll?
like in Neverwinter days. Just like Uncle say that. 25, non-natural.
Oh, damn! You look ahead, and the parts where Wish you think you see a good path, At one point, you reach like a path where you are so sure you can just walk straight across. But Naib, you look and see the hidden cliff below, where if you would have stepped right there, you would just fallen down forever. So you guide to the side, you push forward, and after you leave the first mountains, you can see in the distance the woods of Old Man Winter.
Looks want to go in the rear.
Like this. They're all far, far to the left, and you see the two towers of Old Man Winter. There's a flickering in the light, slightly, as you push on. Now, 15 and 25 means that all of you only have to roll one Constitution saving throw against exhaustion, and you have advantage unless you're Lionheart.
Do I have disadvantage or just normal?
Normal.
Yeah.
Do I also have advantage being out in the wind?
No, you don't, because you are not being protected by the snow walls that Lionheart are making.
Makes sense.
So let's start with Larissa. What did you get?
21.
21? Alright. You managed to wrap the clothes around you and take no level of exhaustion from this trek. Lionheart?
19.
You are fine as well. You soldier on, just flexing your muscles a bit more to keep the warmth up. Valis?
30-20.
Dirty 20, that is also enough to weather. It's not nice. It's not a pleasant experience, but you managed to like move your fingers enough for not them to slow down, and you will be able to perform at your max if needed. Wish?
12.
Wish. You are up there. The wind constantly rips away your heavy cloak, and gusts of wind just goes in. It's fine for the first time, but the fifth time a gust of wind comes in, it just starts chilling you to the bone. You gain 1 level of exhaustion. Naib?
14.
14. It's cold up on Lionheart's shoulder, so very, very cold. You try and squeeze into him, but it just rips the warmth off your back instead, and you start shivering against Lionheart's neck. You get
Trying
1
to fix
level
my main so
of
it
exhaustion.
she's more inside the main.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Tux.
15.
How much?
15.
That is just enough to not be affected. Now, you move on, my friends, and after a while you reach something that rings a bell, but looks a bit different. I'm going to go ahead and show you. You continue across the path when you in front of you suddenly see a border glowing. The color is different, but the symbol is the same as the wording you passed to go into Old Man Winter's forest. The entire thing just like rotates around, and it has the same symbols. This is a ward against Fae. Fae may not pass this spot. What do you guys do?
We turn
Ahead of you.
and run.
Yeah, I'm walking to the lights.
You continue forward. As you near it, I'm going to go ahead and hop back. As you near it, he looks over at you and he says, okay, so at this point I'm going to be an orb, okay? I can't see anything. I can follow you, but I can't see anything. So you're going to have to describe things to me if you need help, okay?
Cool. How
Understand?
can you follow us? How can you follow us if you can't see?
I can see your little sparks and follow them. I can see energy, but not like I don't have eyes.
So you can't see like walls.
Exactly. I will pass through them like nothing. It won't be any good because I can't affect anything in there. So, but I'll be able to hopefully guide you in this.
So you can pass it.
He suddenly shivers a bit and looks down at his hands, and he looks up at Old Man Winter's forest, and he says, "Oh no,
What?
I think it's starting."
What's starting?
And suddenly, a gigantic bubble appears, sparking magic in all directions. He goes, "This is it. Old Man Winter has that up. He says it's to not harm anyone else, but this means Jack can't see anything right now. As long as that bubble is up, we can do whatever we want, any safeguards he has in his towers, alarms won't reach him. But we have to hurry now.
So let's hurry.
He turns, vanishes, and reappears as a bubble as you pass. Did anyone have any elf blood in them?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I am a wood elf.
And then we have, of course, little Nabe as well.
Can I see what kind of arcane magic the bubble is?
Roll Arcana.
16.
Okay, let's start. It is. Let's see here. Let's see what type of magic it is. The bubble that extends. You watch as it kind of cuts trees in half as well as it forms. It is abjuration magic.
Abjuration.
The same as like shield or mage armor. It's just like it's a created shield. Now, you pass over, and I need Larissa to roll a d10.
D10.
Mhm.
Oh, oui, oui, mademoiselle. Where the hell did I put my stupid dices? Here.
Oh, there's some awful things here.
8.
Oh,
Eight,
Oh,
eight,
come
eight,
on.
8.
8. What?
Ooh.
What did I do?
A blistering migraine strikes you.
Hard.
It's like someone wrapped red hot iron bands around your head, and it just hurts so much. You are now light sensitive.
What?
Unless
Like a
you
drop.
are
Like
yeah,
me. Like me.
Exactly, but even worse, even dim light hurts you.
Oh. Do I have any sunglasses around?
You do not. It just you can't look. The light on the snow, it just hurts you so much that you are incapacitated if you're looking at any kind of light except like the faintest and lightest of light.
Larissa.
Oh, I know what to do.
Okay.
I know what to do. Haha.
Oh.
Not the bean. Not the bean.
Not the bean.
Haha. I know exactly what I have in my arsenal.
Pull the hat over your eye.
Where the hell? Here is my papers.
What the hell do you have?
You want to know that, huh?
Whenever
Haha.
Larissa starts looking through her papers,
Perhaps something
I get
You
very,
have a
very
lot, so it could be
nervous.
anything.
I've also played with you drunk so many times that I don't even know the half the shit I've given you.
Well, first, I don't think I'm gonna stab myself with a unicorn horn, but I will light a torch of
Oh!
the darkness lantern. Yes.
Yes! You will have to go away a bit because it will affect everyone.
Yeah, I'll
But
do
you light the darkness. Do you have dark vision?
that. Yes.
Then you can see.
Yes.
You can see in the dark. Yeah, that actually 100% solved the predicament you just rolled in front. You watch as Larissa walks away a bit, disappears in a bubble of darkness, and then goes, aha!
You okay in there?
Arg! I can see again.
I need Naive to roll a d10.
Yeah. It's a 10.
A 10? Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Bad stuff.
You get instantly teleported to Tiamat.
Have you seen a cute little YouTube video with fainting goats?
No.
When they get really excited, wait, no, I'm gonna go ahead and when these goats get really excited,
Oh.
they just they freeze up and fall over.
Plumps.
You will have to roll every now and then when adrenaline hits you, so you don't just freeze up and fall over while you're in this bubble. That was the worst one, and you got it.
Congratulations.
Okay.
It's not his day.
And you continue on. Now,
Don't
as you
forget
look,
me. Don't forget
Who?
me. Me. Down there.
oh yeah. Now, there. Now, like I said, As you peer back, you see that the fight has started. Like, you're still really far down, so you can't really see anything happening over there, but some of the fighting sends sparks of arcane energy shooting into the air, like large constellations forming. It is intense in there, and you know right now, Old Man Winter is over there doing the one thing he promised never to do again, fighting to give you a chance to stop this. You push on. Now, as you push on, you get closer and closer to Jack's tower. It seems big, though, because it takes a while to get there. But in the end... Oops, I grabbed only one person. I should have grabbed everyone. This is me changing map by one. But in the end... That's a big map. You should be scared.
Well, I'm in my bubble of darkness. I don't mind.
You also realize you can only see inside the bubble of darkness.
I know.
Which is so weird.
Are we able to see her in the dark bubble?
No.
It's just a dark bubble going around.
Yeah, unless you have dark vision, then you can see inside it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good.
But it's like monochrome. It's like a patch of like gray and whiteness. It's super weird. It's like an old movie is walking around.
I'm gonna be in there and singing a pirate song. Arg!
Yo ho,
Maybe we should be quiet.
You forgot me.
Oh yeah, I had that.
No, we left you behind.
How long will the torch last?
Peter, you forgot me!
Larissa! How long
Here we
will
are.
the torch last? 10
The
minutes.
torch.
The torch.
How long does the torch last, Larissa?
You haven't said, but
Then you don't know. Do you want to keep it lit?
Yeah, I don't want to be sensitive.
Okay then. All right. You keep it lit. Is this the point you want to use it? Imagine if it goes out now. Then you don't have it for the rest of this adventure.
Well, I have darkness torches too.
I have candle. I give Larissa one of my darkness
I like how my go-to is apparently giving out light sources that produce darkness, because everyone fucking has them. Okay, now...
Bright light.
I will graciously take everything.
To explain what's happening now, you crest over a ridge, and you see Jack's tower in front of you. It seems to be like 5 or 6 stories. You see like 5 or 6 sets of windows, and then it's just this massive crystal at the top, just sending light straight into the sky. The light seems unstable. It flickers, and there's like pieces of the building falls off sometimes. Whatever's happening up there is not good news. There is a large chasm surrounding the entirety of his tower, and it looks like this.
Does it start falling?
There is a bridge. No, small pieces. It's like the light itself is unstable, like almost on the verge of destroying the entire building. Whatever Jack is doing with that orb is not good.
One question. Can I see? I can't see outside the bubble, right?
No, you cannot.
Okay, because I can see some like it's falling down from here. It's a bridge, right?
This is a bridge, right? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and show you how much you can see. Give me a second. I'm gonna get the thing for you.
Because
let's go with. I'm just gonna go black circle. Brilliant.
Like a black hole.
And then transparent. Let's go with that one. Save. It's 30 feet. Could someone? It's a torch, right?
Yep. No, it's a lantern. It's a lantern.
Okay, lantern.
I think it was based on a torch, though.
30-foot radius. Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
And then let's do. Let's go here and pick object.
And I have like 3 darkness torches also. So
30 feet was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's this is you, Larissa.
haha.
That's what you can see.
Perfect.
Now, okay, to set the scene, in front of you, you see a narrow bridge heading across. Pieces of that seems to have shook loose as well with whatever's happening with the tower. There is 2 white gates set into the tower. There are small windows going on this side, almost every level. And at the top, it's just this... I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the tower again from a distance. Here we go. This is how it looks. So you have like the crystal at the top as well. Okay. Do you see... What do you guys do? How are you guys going to play this? It's right there.
I'm just gonna walk forward. I have nothing to lose.
Climbable from where we are.
It's just a bridge.
The bridge, you mean the tower, right, Wish?
Yeah.
You see what appears to be... The windows seem to glow around the edges with magical energy. So it might be climbable, but you're not quite sure how to breach those defenses.
I start walking over the bridge.
Larissa, you start heading over the bridge.
Yep.
Does anyone follow?
Oh,
Yes.
I can see again.
I'll follow Larissa.
Follow the bubble.
Do you follow, like, right behind the bubble?
No.
I would
I'm
like
following
inside
right.
the bubble.
I'm trying to find Larissa inside the bubble because Lionheart has dark vision too. So
I can't see in the bubble, so I'm outside the bubble.
I want to wait till they are about halfway over before I follow them.
but I have
Follow
I
inside the
have
bubble
my
too.
harpoon gun ready as a precaution if it would
And
fall.
do Tux want to wait here, or do you want to follow them behind, Tux?
About 30 feet behind.
Okay, I'll do that. Give me a second.
They
That's
can't
right
see
here.
us.
Okay.
We
What
can see
about
them.
me?
Just in case.
I'm on Lighthouse back. I did go.
Yeah.
I did go down.
And Wish is back here. The orb speaks to Wish. What's happening? I
Let
see
the
magic
dumb
ahead of
man-
us. Is it the tower?
Yeah, it's the magic tower, and the dumbasses and some other people of the group are passing over the bridge right now.
Be careful. Jack is tricksy. I have no idea what traps, precautions he has here.
Yeah, we know. That's why I am standing back to see what is going to happen.
Clever but mean. I understand.
Yeah, well,
And
I'm
you
tired.
guys.
How
get-
does the bridge look?
The bridge looks fine. It's thick ice. I mean, it's not going to break from them walking across it. It doesn't look like it at all. But
How slippery is the floor?
I mean, it's actually rather like frictiony with like pieces of gravel and snow and stuff. You won't be like slip sliding across. It seems like. So, Lionheart, Larissa, and Valdis, you make your way across. Snow kind of crunching underneath your feet. The wind kind of tugging you a bit as you reach the midway of the bridge, but not enough to throw you off it. And I need everyone. Everyone inside the bubble needs to roll a perception.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Oh,
I'm keeping this die. I'm keeping this die
with
forever.
disadvantage due to looking outside the darkness bubble. I'm sorry, Valdis. I know you were happy about that roll, but yes.
With disadvantage?
Yes. Because you're
Not
peering
fair.
out from dark vision into
Oh
normal
my
vision.
God.
It fucks with. Lionheart, what did you get?
18.
18. All right.
Yes.
Valdis?
I got 15.
15. Wish?
I'm not in the bubble.
That's true. You're back
What
there.
did you
And Nade?
Ah, my first natural 20 is gone. 25 non-natural.
Larissa?
16 total.
Who got less than 18 on this roll?
I got 18.
So
got
Valdis
15.
and Larissa.
Yep.
You make it halfway across the bridge when suddenly, without warning, these 2 doors slam open violently, nearly throwing them off their hinges. And 3 furry, almost blurs, bursts out, heading straight towards you. 2 white, 1 gray, and they are coming fast. Anyone who rolled 18 or lower is surprised for this round, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
I'm sorry for that.
Whenever you say, I'm sorry, your tattoo glows. It's a good source of light. I'm sorry.
I took the orb, but
Sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and make
First
all.
nat
Okay.
20 of the evening. Nice.
So let's start with. That's a bit too big. Let's do. Yeah. Okay. Let's start with Lionheart.
22.
22. You are right at the front, but you are, I'm afraid, surprised. Naib.
Yeah.
23.
23 places you right here. You are not surprised, and you'll be able to act this round when these things just explode out. Now, Tux.
17.
17, and you are, I'm afraid, surprised. Oh, that's not the right one. Because you cannot see through this bubble and have no idea something is coming. Okay, 17, right? Larissa?
10.
10 places you right here, and you are also surprised. Wish?
22 as well. Probably higher dex than
Yeah,
Lionheart.
most likely higher dex. And you are surprised
Yeah,
as well.
14.
Valdis?
21.
Oh, placing you right there. And you rolled 18 or higher, right?
No. I
No?
got surprised too.
Okay. And that leaves only the orb, which can't really do anything. But let's see at what initiative it hurls helpful comments at you. Right here. Now, Naib.
Could I hear the door slams open?
Yes, but you have no... Oh. Roll perception, actually. Yeah, with disadvantage, because you're going only based on sound. I like it.
Can I do that as well?
Yes.
Perception.
No.
Said. Perception 13.
13 is not enough, I'm afraid. You hear it, but not enough to act. It's like you hear a noise, and you go like, what was that? And then everything happens. Now,
Yeah.
Naib, you are actually... I gotta go ahead and make... you are the only one... Was it just Naib who got 18 or higher?
No. Didn't Lionheart get 18?
Yeah, I got 18 exactly.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's 8. Yeah, sorry. Yes, that's 18 or higher. There we go. So, Naib, something is gonna happen right here. But you hear a scratching behind the doors. Something, you hear the telltale sound of something getting ready to throw itself out, and you get to act your entire round before that happens. You're just that quick.
I look at Lighthouse. I heard something front. Got it. And I will take my crossbow and hold action. If something come to us, and shoot it.
Alright, brilliant. You hear it, and you kind of have like a feeling something is wrong. You speak to Lionel, grab your crossbow, aim it, and right then is where the doors slam open. And 3 large, furry beings throw themselves out, huge claws digging into the eyes, heading straight for you. The middle one is smoky, the left one is pure white, and the right one has this nasty burn scar right over its eye, and they come quick. Let's get some stats on these puppies. Yes. Okay! The first one runs, let's see, all the way up to the edge. Wait, do they have dark vision? No, they do not have dark vision. It stops at the bubble, claws digging in. As it sniffs out at it, it howls back at its mate.
Could I see the cross inside?
You can see outside. You have dark vision. You can see blurrily outside as well. But it stops, it looks back, and it says, "Come!" in a language. It's actually common.
Oh.
They stalk ahead, run up, stop at the edge as well. You see intelligence, fierce intelligence in their eyes. as they all open their mouths wide, and from their gullets an icy blast shoots out. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, let's go ahead and show this. This is what happens.
Oh,
Damn.
I need dexterity saving throws from pretty much everyone inside this bubble.
Ooh.
Let's start with Valdis.
16.
16 is enough to half the damage. Nice. Yeah. Let's start. Larissa?
24.
24 is also enough to half the damage. Lionheart?
6.
6 is not enough. And Naib?
23. And
All right.
could I have my whole action now to attack back?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You get to shoot before they do this. Yeah.
Or maybe
Which one to shoot?
the one with lost the eye. It sounds
This one? All right.
cool. Okay. I will
Shoot.
shoot it with my crossbow.
All right. You
And
shoot.
I have my gloves on.
Mhm.
Just that you know.
You shoot your crossbow. The
25.
crossbow.
25
25 is a hit. Roll hit. Roll damage.
Calculator. Wait. The first round. Always the first round. D8.
72 points.
Nah.
Holy shit.
I hope so, but it's not. $25
25.
total.
Oh shit, the bolt digs into it, and where it hits, blood doesn't spurt out. Instead, like blue glowing gas starts emanating from the wound, sparkling into the air as it looks down at it and looks down at you. And that's all the time you have, Fubuki. And then, oh wait, actually, no, Lionheart can't, because he's gonna go ahead and do this. Let's do that. Okay, Lionheart can act there, but okay, they exhale this super cold, ice-forming things that just digs its way into your lungs. The first one hits, everyone takes half damage except Lionheart takes full, and that is a grand total of holy shit. Okay, first one.
Nice.
This is not good.
Not at all.
9, 13, 19.
Oh,
So
19
6
damage.
damage to the rest of you. Okay.
How much?
The middle one, 6 damage to, and 7 damage, and then 14 to Lionheart. Cold damage.
okay.
Okay, everyone needs to roll Dex save again. Go.
Oh. Come on.
16.
All the luck is out of this one.
Who beats
17.
12? All right.
What?
I don't even have to. Those who beat 12 take half of this, and the rest take the full amount. 14, 19. Oh shit! Did Lionheart go down?
No. Was
Okay.
it 19, right?
Yeah.
I have 11 left.
And the last one, the smallest wolf. I need everyone to roll one last Dex save.
Come on, lucky die.
Wait,
You need to
Yes.
beat 10 for this one.
7
Yeah.
damage där.
If you beat 10, you only take half of this, which is another 5. Otherwise, you take 9.
Oh, I have so little hit points left.
You are just covered in ice. You break it off, desperately trying to free yourself from it, as you watch 2 of the wolves leap off the cliff, crunching their claws into the side and vanishing underneath the bridge. You hear crunching sounds as they head this way, underneath the bridge, defying gravity, leaving
Oh.
only the biggest of the 3.
How many actions?
This guy. And then, that is their turn. And after that, it is Lionheart.
How
Yeah.
thick is that bridge, by the way?
The bridge is... Oh, you mean like from like this?
Yeah.
No, it's a base one.
It's as thick as it is wide. So it is 20 feet thick.
Shouldn't my bubble go under that? So if they're gonna pass.
No, your bubble is 30 feet, so it's 15 feet. And it can run through your bubbles. It's not a...
Action.
Okay, I just want to know.
2 of the wolves are gone. Only the big grey one remains up here. It's still hissing cold breath from its fangs. Then it is Lionheart. What do you do?
Yes. First of all, he's gonna heal himself with his second wind.
Smart.
Oh, nice throw. That means +7.
All right.
And then he's gonna rage, and wait. Let's see. He pulls up his shield, and
Right.
he's like to duel.
All
And
right.
he's wielding it. No, dueling it. Yeah.
Yes. All right. And then what? You done?
Yeah. I can't rage. I think.
Do you want to move?
I'm gonna do so. I'm in front of everyone.
Oh yeah,
Like protecting them.
standing in front with your shield. This thing looks at you with like intelligence in its eyes. Roll insight.
That one.
Oh, never mind.
Did I see that
No, you're not close enough.
Yep.
It's he who steps square. You're up on the, but it's on your turn. You can check for it. Yes. So no. Okay, and then you hear a shrill voice behind you. What's happening? And then we go back to Naib. Guess all of you lot are surprised.
But oh no!
Naib, it's you.
If I take a look, how will be? Is a bonus action, or
Free action.
it's a free action? I would take the check.
Roll insight.
17. 19.
19 total.
Yep.
This wolf looks... It's enjoying it, but also hating it, what it's doing right now. Mixed feelings. There is an intelligence behind its eyes, and it's not entirely happy about this.
I
But
try
it does
to
look
ask.
like it's also having fun, but it's mixed. It's very mixed. You see some very different feelings on this thing.
I try to ask. Why did you attack us? You can sink. You can sink, right? You can sink, right?
It looks up at you, snarling out, and it says, "Has to be done." And that's
What has
it.
to
For,
be done?
that's it for conversation this round.
Yeah. And I will hold my action if he. Oh wait, I will cast Q once. Lionheart.
I'm gonna slap me again.
Just
No
bonk
more
his head.
slapping.
I slap him really hard. Sorry, I
Great.
cannot change it. It's his
Slap him,
habit.
How much?
Then it is Smoke. Let's go ahead and call it his name. It leaps forward and clamps its jaws around Lionheart's foot, trying to pull him down. What is your AC?
18.
It hits. You hear a crunch as this giant maw starts clamping around your foot. Roll
Which
strength
leg?
saving. The human one. Well, the meat one.
Yeah.
Actually, let's roll a 50-50 on that one. Odds or evens? What is odds? Is it
Odds
flesh?
is metal. Odds is metal.
Is metal? Flesh crunch.
Damn it!
Now I need a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Hate
That
this.
should be 14.
14, you are pulled prone. Naib, you are flung from the back of Lionheart as he is pulled down to the ground. And I need a dexterity saving throw from you, Naib, as you fly off Lionheart.
Yep.
I only need 7 or more, but you need to stay on this bridge.
23.
You land in the snow over here as Lionheart feels the teeth sink into him for 9 damage. Then, from the back, huge chunks of ice fall as they fly up from the sides of... from the sides of the bridge. One lands right next to Wish, and the other one lands right next to Wish. Tactics! I like your face there, Wish. Going, yeah, of course they fucking do. They have run on the other side of the bridge. He just leapt up on the other side and lands next to Wish, going for the back lines. Clever fuckers. AC?
15?
15.
Yes.
Okay. You manage to avoid one snapping, but the other one starts closing around your waist. Do you have shield or anything?
Nope.
All right. Crunch, it says, as you take the following for damage. This plus 4. Oh, nope, not 3. 2. This plus 4.
Ooh, 12.
12 damage as they clamp around your waist. Roll a strength saving throw.
So plus 0, that's a 4. Nope.
You are knocked to the ground, the breath from you, as they start shaking you around on the snow. Well, that's great. Wish it's you.
Let's go, fucking doggy!
You're like,
bad
oh,
doggy!
God. As you're
If
scraped around the rocks.
I am going to... which one is holding me
This one.
at the moment? Oh, awesome.
The one with the black...
And it looks... Does it have the... It was that one that was hit by Naive
Exactly.
earlier.
It has like... it's just leaking blue glittery powder into there.
Awesome. How hurt does it look?
Hard to say since it's not bleeding. There's a rift in it.
I am going to yell, since I'm prone, if I'm going down, you're going down with me! As I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Interesting. What kind of save throw is that?
Let me check it out here. I think it's a wisdom save. Yes, wisdom save against 18.
Okay, it has +1. Let's see what happens. Oh, no!
Awesome.
This thing drops you and goes... and then it falls on its back. It's just laughing, scratching into the air, kind of scratching at the ice, as the other one looks over at it, growling, going, "What you doing?"
I made a pun! And I stand up.
Incapacitated.
Because I guess I'm free now.
Yes, that is, use half your movement, stand up. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna turn to the other wolf. Wait, you can talk? Please don't attack us. We're nice. I think.
Okay. Roll persuasion.
Awesome. No, you're bad dice.
It's
You're
pretty
bad.
interesting.
Yeah. Persuasion is there. Fuck that cord. 11.
11. We don't decide, it says, as it snaps at you as it speaks.
And do I see any? Do I see inside the bubble?
No, because the yes, but it's like, imagine it's fuzzy. Oh, I can't hear you, Wish. You're not making a noise at the moment. Yep, you're gone. Your voice is completely
He's
gone.
down.
I wish for Wish to come back.
No, I'm back.
Yeah, no, you're right. What did you say? You can see fuzzily into the bubble.
Yeah, awesome. I guess, but no, I think I'm going to be done there.
Okay, after that, it's Lionheart.
Yes. How much did I get from Cure Wounds, Snipe?
12.
How much?
12
right?
HP.
12. Okay.
Well,
There we go.
Lionheart, what do? Your foot is being like, trying to tear your fucking foot off at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to, since I have my shield, I'm gonna try to throw
Just
my
like
shield
slam it. All
while
right.
still holding in the chain. If it's no, just slam it.
Right, remember you're prone, so you have disadvantage on melee attacks.
Yes. Oh, come on. Let's see how much is it. That was 6 plus 9. 9.
9. It easily ducks your hit and growls, and you see as it tries to recharge its breath of ice. After that, do you have anything else you can do? You can use your movement to try and get... No, it's an action to get loose from a grapple.
Yeah, but can I use a pet to entangle it?
Oh, I like it. Yes, you can. Of course you can. Give me a sec.
I'm using that on the button a lot.
Let's see. Let's go with this one. That's a good one. You throw entangle on it.
Yeah.
All right. It rolls a strength saving throw. That's a freeze, so it actually vines start sprouting from the ice, digging around it as it grows out. It cannot move from the spot.
And I'm still stuck on it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
So you're stuck in each other at the moment. Anything else? Bonus action, anything? You used your bonus action with the pet, so no movement action. You can't get loose, so no, you can't do anything more.
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah.
Okay, Valdis, it's you.
Draw my
Behind you, you see
sword.
the growling of the wolves in front of you. It's holding on to Lionheart's foot. What do you do?
I attack the one in front of Lionheart, and as I run towards him, I yell to Larissa, say, "Go help Tux! I got this one!" And attack with my... Oh damn, 21!
Ooh.
Like a Valdis is like stereotypical super cool guy.
And that
Straight out of Anime Land.
I'm looking at this super cool move.
11 damage.
11 damage. You slash across the side of it, carving up a huge piece, and it just starts bursting out blue glittery smoke. 11, right?
Yeah, 11.
Alright, give me a second. I'm just going to go ahead and mark that. Okay, 11 damage. Brilliant. Now, any bonus actions?
Nope.
Then it is Tux. Tux, right behind you. You see a wolf on its back, pawing at the air, like laughing the way, like hounds laugh. Like, is breathing, panting heavily, unable to do anything.
Doggy!
But the other one,
Doggy!
Yeah.
Leave him alone! Take me instead! And
roll
as I
persuasion.
said- As I said that, I cast mirror image on myself,
Ooh.
and I will appear as 4 individual.
Here we go.
I would like to spread out to the corner
Let me see here.
like this, but a little
No,
wider.
in your space. It appears in your space.
Okay.
It's like this.
Okay.
They cannot move away. It's in your
okay.
5 foot space.
Okay,
But
okay.
you get to pick which one is the right one. Which one is the real you? North, west, south, or east?
I had to roll for that if he attacked me. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll 6.
All
or
right,
higher.
that works. I roll actually. No,
Okay.
you must roll to change that. Okay, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. This is
But
a
I
tricksy
don't-
spell. Okay, yeah, I got it. Never mind. It's
But
fine.
I don't have to decide just yet.
No, you don't. I was thinking third edition at the moment, which we're not playing. So
Everyone.
that's a downside to have played D&D for so long. You know the right answer. A lot of different right answers.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this is
That
you.
was my action.
Yeah.
And I hope I get his intention.
I rolled persuasion for that actually.
Oh.
18 or higher, and he changes target.
Nope.
Oh, he doesn't give a fuck about you.
No.
He is eating kitty. It's his natural enemy after all.
No, we're having a conversation over there.
Oh, we'll see how long that lasts when it's his turn. Okay. Are you done, Tux?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, Larissa, it is you.
It's finally me.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yep. How long do I have? How far do I have to the wolf stuff back? Back.
What do you say?
How far is it to the wolf at Wish?
Okay, the wolf at Wish is 60 feet away. 50 and 60.
Shite. I can't reach them. My God. I have 40. How far would 45 can I reach?
If you go 45, you get close, but
No,
not
no,
well.
no! I can't see.
Can I attack the wolf from there?
Let me see if I drop you and see what happens. Okay?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Then it was harder than I thought. Okay, let's see.
Oh, actually, never mind. This thing is actually a round thing. So I mean, if I do this, give me a second. Yes, you can. Sorry. Yes, you can.
And what about the other one?
No, just this one.
Damn it. Okay, I will attack that guy, and I will tell.
Suddenly it's dark. You can't see anything.
You're a real magician, Tux. But before I run, I will tell Valdis that I will fix this, my brother. Arrgh.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see.
Don't worry. I will attack him
Yeah.
with golden unarmed strike.
Ooh.
And you have advantage.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, because it's prone.
It's not box. 13 plus 7, so dirty 20.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit. Roll damage.
It's a D4. And that's 3 plus 5, so 8 damage on that.
8 damage. You thump your hand in, tearing a piece of the skin off as blue smoke pours out. Now what?
I want to use flurry of blows.
Yeah, go ahead. You keep punching the same spot, just making it high, bigger and bigger and bigger.
So 50 plus 7 on the first one.
They have AC 13, guys, so you know that.
So yeah, both hits.
Yeah.
And do 2d4s.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate how cool it is that we can play D&D with someone from across the fucking
9
planet?
plus 8.
I know, it's awesome.
It's kind of nice.
17 damage.
17! Jesus Christ! You beat into the wolf, just making the hole bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and just starts pouring out smoke, and it starts howling in pain.
And then
17! Jesus! It's looking hurt now. Like, really hurt.
And because I use flurry of blows, I can use dash.
Oh, where do you want to go?
Back to where I was.
Like attack of opportunity.
And I have dash movement.
A dash.
Disengage. I mean.
Do you have both disengage and dash?
No, not
you
dash.
Need both.
Let's see.
Because disengage is a movement action. They need another movement action to use dash.
No, disengage is 1 and dash is 1. If
Exactly.
you double movement.
Well, I can move 10 feet even with disengage. Drunken technique, you get the benefit.
Okay, cool.
Of the
Yeah,
disengage.
and you can move 10 feet away. Yes.
Yeah, 10 feet away.
We
Away.
can use since we all see the same thing now. It's not on the. Just use like northwest and stuff to me. That helps a lot. Where do you want to go?
Where do I get if I get south?
If you go south, you get here.
How is the circle gonna be then?
Check.
Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna be there.
Okay, Tux, you see absolutely nothing.
The wolf need to do the wolf need to do another save to see if it is still laughing because of the damage.
Oh.
And it has advantage.
Advantage.
Yep, against 17.
I'm guessing 24 is enough.
Yes.
No, sorry, 21.
It's still enough.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Against 18.
Nabe, it's you. Suddenly, the cloud of darkness is gone.
Yeah, I try to look at the big wolf and try to negotiate it one time. I look at him and say, "You heard that? My friend is attacking, but we can stop that if you just stop attacking and we talk. Is that alright? Otherwise, I cannot help anymore. You want your life."
The wolf looks up at you. It's straining against the vines, snarling as it opens its mouth, straining against vines that are going
Can I take
around
out
it.
my foot when he opens his mouth to talk?
No. Oh! I love it. Yeah, you sneaky fuck. Dexterity saving throw of 16 or higher to go, whoop! Okay, right?
Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Not
absolutely.
20. Not
Oh,
20.
yeah, whoops, you pull your foot out as he looks over. Just imagine this wolf straining against all the entanglement, looking over at you, going, have to follow pact.
What pack? Can we have
That's
that?
it. That's it for this round. 6 seconds to speak is all you get for
Okay.
a round. All right,
I
now what?
try to use my movement and jump on Lionheart's back. Okay,
Up, yeah. You're up there again.
look at him. Is he still wounded? Really hurt.
Lionheart, how are you feeling on a scale from 1 to your HP max?
16.
16, okay.
I think he needs another slap. So I take my little hand and slapping again.
Tell me how much.
You have received the vast majority of your healing from above.
Playing him like
Okay.
a drum.
Now,
13.
Naib, anything else?
13?
13.
1 free. Yes.
Movement done, action done, bonus action.
My
Free
bonus
action,
action.
Yeah.
Wasn't that to slap me?
No.
I'm just gonna
Good.
fix
Why
it.
not?
We move on. It is them. He strains against the vines and rolls a nat 20, tearing himself free, rolling to see if he recharges his ice breath. He does, as he blasts it out in front of him in a wide cone, hitting Valdis, Lionheart, and Naib. Dexterity saving throws for me, please.
Got 15.
Unnatural 20.
Anyone? Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Visible. Okay. Who rolled 14 or lower? No one? Then you take half damage, all of you. Good, because this is the big ice cone, so that is a very good thing for you. Let's remove this one, and let's roll. Oof. It is 10, 20, 10 damage, halved, as it blasts you all with ice once again. Everyone standing?
Yeah.
Okay, good. It can't do more than one attack, right? Let me check. Nope, that's it. It's all it can do. It has one action. Okay, it is done.
Oh, it's
No, it
free
can't
too.
move back. It can't move either. And then this one, just like almost cat-like, just swings back up on its back and tries to bite Wish. AC?
15.
That is a hit. That's the teeth.
What did it
Yeah.
roll? If I can use cutting words.
You can. I can only say
Yeah.
hit, and then you decide if you
Yeah.
want to. It is a hit at the moment.
Yeah, I'm going to use it. Use cutting word. Wait, I got another pun for you. And
Shut up, mortal! It says.
And it has -3.
As it growls out, "Shut up, human!" It's distracted enough to miss you.
Yes.
Then the other one bites at your back with advantage due to pack tactics.
Oh yeah, right.
Hits
Yep.
as you feel it close on your back for this +4 damage.
Ooh.
9 damage as it just rakes its teeth around your back. Strength saving throw.
Oh yeah. Not one.
Oh, you are thrown to the ground, head straight into the ice as you kind of like cheese grated against it. You are now prone on the ground
and
down.
looking really, really bad.
Yep. They are done. We move over to Wish. Their teeth is still clamped around you. You're being dragged around as it tries to shake you in half.
Let me go, you fucking smelly pooch! I don't care what you think you have to do. Just fuck off! As I cast vicious, actually dissonant whispers on the asshole dragging me around.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Because
I
I'm
like
pissed.
how that's like, no, I'm tired of his shit. Dissonant
Yeah,
whispers time.
That's a whiz save against
Your
18.
words warble into just dissonant, like, tones that just shriek into him. He rolls a wisdom saving throw. He got
Yes.
2, so you can roll full damage.
Yes, that is 10 damage, and it needs to use
Yeah.
its reaction to fuck away from me as far as it can.
Fucks off down underneath here and leaps up. Let's see, 50 feet. Yeah, about here, but it went and then it stands here instead. It's pawing at its head, whining as it's kind of just still hearing the shrieking inside its head. Anything else? You're once again
No.
dropped on the ground. Ploops.
I'm going to stand up, look at Alabaster's orb, and shout, "Help us! Why don't you say anything? Big fucking wolves!"
I can't see anything!
I told you big fucking wolves 6 seconds ago!
Well, what am I supposed to do? The orb kind of floats in the air, kind of doing like a, what am I supposed to do?
You talk!
Stop! It says.
And
No,
They
it's
mentioned something about some pack. What do you know about it?
Okay, she'll answer on her turn. Alabaster Snowball, okay?
Yep.
Lionheart.
Okay. Yes. Rage time. Yay.
Roar.
I'm gonna rage and I'm dueling and doing on. Vänta, what was it called? Oh fuck, what's it called? Vad fan heter det? The strike that barbarians can do.
I don't know.
I don't know. What are you doing?
What's it called? What's it called?
Wait up.
What's it called? Reckless attack. There we go.
Reckless
All
attack.
right.
Reckless attack.
On this one?
Yeah. The 2 lucky dice with the freaking shield and dueling, so +2. Ooh, that's a 20. We're above 20.
All right. Roll damage.
Yeah.
13
it's-
AC, as you remember.
Yeah, and that's the.
Swing out with the
12.
shield.
Yeah. Let's see, that's 8, and that's +2, so that's 10. Oh, let's see, it is more. Yes, +2, 12.
12 damage. You-
Wait, 14 plus rage. 14 plus
Oh,
rage.
yeah, right. You stab straight into its shoulder, tearing up a chunk of muscle as it just falls on the ground. The piece you just cleanly shaved off just bursts into smoke. It howls out in pain. It's looking damaged, but not a lot. And then it's Valdis.
That might have something to do with it. So I'm going to take dodge action. Just stand there
Alright.
and ready. Put my sword
Okay.
in front of me.
You, anything else for your round?
No, that's it.
Alright, Tux, it's you.
I
Tux
want to
is
get down from
flimmering
the
at being
bubble.
4 people. Kind of rotating around like this constantly.
And you don't see anything because you don't have dark.
I would like to get out from the bubble.
Roll
because
insight. 6 or higher, or you do not get out where you think you get out.
It's not 20.
Oh yeah, where do you want to go out?
Yeah,
Right side, left side, top.
left.
Left, you pop out right next to the like heaving flanks of this giant beast. What do you do?
Is that hurt?
Yes, it looks really
Yes.
hurt.
So, toll the dead.
Ooh, it rolls a saving throw. Does it pass with 10? No, it does not. Roll full damage.
It's a 10 damage.
10 damage.
Of clinging damage.
You throw your hand out, and it's just this gong sound in its head. It howls up towards the moon, and then it starts disintegrating into blue, glittering smoke. It vanishes completely, and in its place, something small falls on the ground, burying itself in the snow. Shink! You can't see what it is, it's in the snow.
And I got 8 temporary hit points if it's dead.
Yes, it's dead.
It's dead. Thank you.
So like I said, it completely just vanishes up in the sky in blue smoke, and something small goes into the snow.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and just do, just to be clear, I'm just gonna do that. A small little hole in the snow. Okay. And you're done, right?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, we move on to Larissa.
Aha!
Hello.
How far is it to the big bad wolfie?
This one?
Yeah, the big bad.
The grey one?
Yeah.
50.
So 45 feet will take me.
You'll get here.
Okay, okay. I want to do like this. I want to jump, run and jump on the white wolf.
Oh my god, what are you gonna do?
On the back of it?
Yeah.
Alright, you leap towards it. You watch as it kind of looks at the bubble and kind of paws backwards for a second, and then the bubble envelops it suddenly. As you leap onto its back, you have acrobatics with advantage because it can't see you.
Oof.
It's not a cat, it's a wolf.
It's 24.
Oh, you leap onto its back, grabbing onto the white mane. Now what?
Woohoo!
That's your movement
Okay.
action.
I know. And I want to hit his neck with my... No.
You get advantage in this attack roll, as you're on top of it, just beating with a javelin. With the
With my knuckles.
Chunk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
knuckles. Okay.
19.
It's a hit. It's 13 AC, as you remember.
Right. And that's 2 plus 7 damage.
Right, you beat it once for 7 damage. It howls out in pain as blue smoke starts pouring out from the spot you hit.
And I use further blows.
Alright, in the same spot.
Is it advantage?
Yeah, it is.
First one hits. Second one hits. Perfect. 2d4s.
Go nuts. Keep striking the same spot over and over and over, trying to beat through.
17 damage again.
Holy crap. Okay. It looks hurt now. Not like super hurt, but hurt. Blue smoke is pouring out in the darkness, coming from the top of the bubble. Larissa, anything else?
I want to say, haha, now you are my beef, bitch.
Snowball, Alabaster Snowball screams out, Pact! They might have promised to do this. Promises mean a lot in this realm.
Huh?
And then it's Snape.
Thomas, that's a swear word in our language. I want to check if it can do that because before I have do some sharp human bone. Can I do like some archery, like bones in my hand? So 4 bones, 4 human bones, dot, and just throw it in front of this grey one.
What? Okay, explain again. What are you throwing?
The human bone. I have picked it in the dungeon before.
Oh yeah, those you sharpened?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember those. Yes, you can throw them as a throwing weapon, yes. They won't do a ton more damage than a normal throwing weapon, but you can absolutely do it.
Can I have 4?
Well, I can't just allow you to throw 4 throwing daggers in a round, just because they're human bones, I'm afraid. But I will allow you to roll with disadvantage and get some extra damage if you succeed.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage, but if you hit, it does more damage.
Yeah. I will take the game ball. But before,
It's
as a
low
bonus
AC, it's AC 13, so... Yeah.
As a bonus action, I will I will use my favorite ball. I will point it at him. No negotiation and trust is a swear word in Underdark. So I throw it.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's quite nice. A disadvantage and 26, not natural.
Well, 26, then you hit. They do normally a d4 plus your dex, but add an extra d4.
Yup. And
So
it's
2d4.
4. 4. And 10.
4 sharpened bones just go tack, 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 tack into this thing.
See ya. So, will be 16 damage
16.
total. Yup.
Okay, you beat into it. It takes damage. Then it's its turn. It has to stop fighting Lionheart, but it doesn't know that, so it just keeps going. Can't reach you up there. You're up on his shoulders. That's it. Lionheart keeps getting knocked down over and over again. Lionheart AC.
18. But you have advantage.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Crit.
Ooh.
Well, it does
Piercing
half damage on me though.
Huh?
Still.
Yeah. I'm just gonna double check that it is piercing damage, but I'm pretty sure it is. It's piercing damage. Nothing weird about that. Sometimes they do like cold damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This plus 6. 12, 14, 20 damage. So 10 after the reduction. Then
I'm still up.
it's
Still
this
up.
one.
But it doesn't see anything.
Where am I, Wolfie?
It can't see anything. It heads a random direction. Oh! It leaps and slams into the back of Lionheart, biting at Naib with disadvantage. What's your AC, Naib?
16.
Lionheart, you feel a tug as Naib is ripped from your back. Oh god. The grey wolf growls out. Deal with them. As the white wolf turns and leaps off the edge of the cliff.
With the bubble?
Oh yeah, Bubble. Yeah, Bubble goes out.
Yeah, the bubble goes with us. I'm still on the back.
Uh-oh.
It leaps off the edge of the cliff, and in a movement it falls 50 feet as the bubble tumbles off the cliff. You will start your round on a wolf tumbling ass over end downwards 50 feet below the bridge.
Dang.
Yeah. It doesn't seem to mind that it will shatter against the rocks down below. Okay. And that's it. It's Wish.
Oh, scheisse. Already. Shit, yeah, I saw the others just go over the
You saw the
orb.
bubble go vrooms?
Yeah, and I can assume that at least Larissa is in there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see him anymore. How far away are they? Well, just
70 plus 50. We're gonna use Pythagoras Sats.
yeah. That'll bugger.
It's A is 50, B is 70. They are 90 feet away.
And correct me if I'm wrong, the orb of meteors that I got some time ago, you throw it in one direction, then it comes back around after in the opposite direction.
No, you throw it, the place you place it in, a meteor will strike in a round.
Oh, I place it at a place.
Yeah, you throw it somewhere, and then the meteor will strike
Come
there.
back to you.
Oh. Shit. That my plan doesn't work then. Just hoping to just throw it and then ride the meteor up.
I can say I have a plan to do this.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah,
Nope.
no.
What did you wish?
And I have no way of rescuing people in mid. I'm gonna start digging for that sparkly thing from the other wolf.
Oh, there is something sparkly down there, actually.
Yeah,
Do you
I'm gonna
dig?
grab it. Yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
Give me a
Just hope
second.
it might help.
You... give me a second. You dig and dig and dig, and you grab something in your paw, and you scratch off the snow, and in your paw, you have a small, blue, glowing acorn.
Is it anything magical about it?
It's shining, it's glowing.
But is it magical? Anyway, no.
Yes, do you have detect magical?
No, I don't.
No,
I
then you have no idea.
I have
It looks magical, it's glowing, but
yeah,
everything in this
yeah.
realm looks magical.
Yeah, cool. Fuck! Acorn, have no idea. I'm gonna use feline agility, rush over to the others on the bridge. 60 feet.
Yeah, okay. You rush 60 feet. Okay, that places you right here.
Yeah.
You can also be here if you want to.
No, just by the edge. That's fine.
You see the bubble falling downwards.
Yeah, and they were 50 feet down?
They are 50 feet down, and now they are 15 feet away, doing the Pythagoras. Look, I'm actually...
Yeah, if they are within 60 feet, that's all.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, awesome. I'm just going to shout down to Naib. Find a way to get up here, I'm gonna catch it! Giving him inspiration.
Oh, Naib gets
Maybe
inspiration.
That help?
We move on to Lionheart.
Yeah. Since I'm gonna go as close as possible to the edge.
Mm-hmm. That will give it attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, I know.
It claws at your back. Misses, actually.
Yeah, good. Then I'm gonna take the shield and pull it out in the snow, and then I'm gonna take my harpoon gun and try to just aim inside the Bible and try to take up the whole wolf back up.
Ooh, I like it, because it has barbs, so you will like chunk in and But
Yeah.
you will have to hit it first. You have disadvantage due to the falling target, the slight fussiness. The disadvantage. It's not an easy shot. You
Come on,
stand up
Lionheart.
there aiming downwards.
Oh fuck, the other one was not 20. 5. Let's see. Yeah, it's a 5 plus. I don't know exactly. Plus maybe dex, so that's just plus 3. So 8.
Now, you missed the wolf. Larissa, you are 1, and Naib, you are 2. There's a very small chance, but it could hit you. No! Right past you, and then just the wolf keeps falling. Okay, we carry on. Anything else, Slamheart?
Oh, fudge. Yeah, I'm gonna try to move up, but still holding the shield as an anchor inside the snow and just like prepare for another shot.
Okay. Valdis.
What's the promise? Oh, I got it. I'm gonna dig my gullet into the wolf's head and say, lie down and play dead. I'm using infected wounds.
Oh, inflict wounds.
And holy shit, that's a natural 20. So
All right, that's 6 d10s.
9 plus 3 plus 6, 18, and plus 10, 28, plus 6, 30, 34,
It's a lot of math.
44 damage.
You dig your gauntlet. It tears into the flesh of it. Blue smoke pours out, and then it's just this black eruption of light inside it. Well, non-light. And you just tear this wolf apart. It just disintegrates around you. The black smoke just tears chunks of it apart, and something small falls into the snow.
Good puppy.
The snow is cleared here, so you can see that it is a small acorn.
Okay, my turn is then.
All right, Tux.
Where are everyone? Are they gone?
You run up to the edge.
Hey, down here. Big bubble.
The big
You
falling
see
bubble.
the bubble falling downwards. They will hit the spikes. There's only a couple of people who can stop it.
I can't stop it.
Use my gun.
Can't do anything.
What do you do?
I will hold my action. If I see the wolf, I will cast an Eldritch Blast to it.
All right.
If I see it.
Yeah, if you see it, you'll do that. Okay, brilliant. Larissa, you are falling, tumbling, falling. What do you do?
I only have one plan.
Is it a bean?
I will eat the bean.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. Roll a D100.
Something with a win.
Okay.
Something with a win.
I have taken the table on the internet and randomized it so you guys won't know what I rolled. Because some of you started peeking at the random animal table last time.
Uh-oh.
So D100 is not a T-Rex anymore then?
Nope.
52.
52.
But they are the same animals on the list, right? So I
Same
know what-
animal on the list. It's just new.
Random
Order.
light. Random light.
I would have gotten a dumpster, so...
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I know exactly. Oh, wait, I gotta find a token. You know we always have to find a token.
Please be something big that can fly! I beg of you!
Or a hamster of death.
Perfection. Oh wait, it needs to be see-through. It should be see-through. Come on. Please be.
This is not gonna be nice for me.
We'll have to see, don't we?
Is it something I have been before? That's a question.
This is a new one.
Okay, it's a new one.
I
It
still
can't
have
be a
wings.
lobster.
Come
It's
on,
not a
internet.
penguin.
Oh, there we go. Save image.
Uh-oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, me bean!
With a win.
Come on, Larissa Luck.
Something with
Are
a
you
win.
ready?
Yeah.
We
Yeah, I'm
remove
ready.
Larissa. And instead, on the back, holding on for dear fucking life,
I'm gonna be a cat or something.
is a fucking pterodactyl.
Oh!
Yes! Fly away!
Great timing!
Wait, let me just
Oh, I
check
like
if-
the shadow. I like the shadow.
Pterodactyl cannot see in the dark.
But I'm just
Oh,
gonna
but your
fly up.
torch is turned. No, your torch disappears. The
Yeah,
darkness
good.
is gone. What do you do?
Then I
Oh.
shoot.
You can see
Oh,
me
yeah,
now,
you
boys.
shoot. Yeah?
I'm gonna fly
Tooks.
up.
To
Yeah.
shoot with a.
Do you want to grab Naib?
Yeah.
Oh, fucky.
Is that a strength saving throw for the
Lots of
wolfie?
plus.
I don't wanna add something.
Every proper in a spell
Not
casting.
there.
Spell casting modifier.
Roll.
21.
Hit.
No, no.
Roll damage.
Say just 10. D10. 5.
5. You blast into the smallest of the wolves and it looks hurt, but it does not die. The pterodactyl, and you fly up. As it falls down, further down, you watch as it's smashed on the rocks, turning into smoke. And you see something small and blue glow down there as it is gone.
I will leave Naib up there and then fly down to fetch the glow thing.
And nice.
As you pick it up and
That was
fly up.
That's good. Next time. Treat
Now
the
the
rising.
doors are wide open. You see a path inside. You see cages. And you see something inside one of the cages. And we take a 2-minute break. Let's take a 5-minute break actually to get some.
Awesome.
And then we continue.
Bean.
Det var så bra idag. Shit också. Det är
That's
dramatic.
Did you know
Second
what
best
would
bean ever.
Perfect timing.
Did you know what it would have been if we were on the regular table? It would be a fucking lobster. So I'm
Yup,
fucking happy
yup.
for this.
Ja, jag vet den.
Oh my god.
Det är bra, det är bra, det är bra. Det är bra, det är random. Det är bra.
Whew. Whew.
Det är så bra. Larissa will win the highlight again.
I did.
Vad var dagens highlight?
Yep.
Ja, så det blir jag ska måla dinosaur.
Again.
Okay. Men inte samma dinosaur. Det var andra gången.
Yep, second time. Yep. Andra.
För första casino.
Alltså grejen, det här var det enda sättet jag tänkte på att rädda dig. Att jag skulle liksom bli ett stort djur och typ, ja.
Det är så lite... om du blir en jävla lobster eller inste. Bah.
Jag hade kunnat gått in i hans öra eller någonting för att ha lite skydd i alla fall. Men du hade ju dött.
Jag tänker alternativ som använder det attack chat. Men det blir en lite problem med honom. Han kan inte använda melee-vapen. Han är så jävla mjuk. Han har mjuk melee. Han bara kan använda range. Jättestor chans också. Kan vi komma upp eller inte? Så det är det bästa. Det är så jävla dramatiskt. Det är så jävla bra.
I love my bean.
Ja.
Having fun today.
Fan. Varje gång vi spelar, jag måste måla djuren. Bra praktiserat.
Du lär dig nya djur varje gång vi spelar. Jag ska välja svårare och svårare djur nu.
Innan jag inte är en som tycker om att måla djur hela tiden. Men ja, en bra praktiserat varje gång.
Nu. Annars hade det inte
Varför hör jag ingen musik? Ska testa igen. Hör ni musik? Nej?
Nej.
Oh.
Spännande. Okej, jag startar om den här, se om det hjälper. 2 sekunder.
Yes.
Det börjar lagga lite för mig nu, det är jättekonstigt. Jag testar och starta engine. There we go!
Wow!
Okej.
En fråga. Är det
Ja?
någon annan grupp som har fått bönan?
Jag är inte dum i hela huvudet. No one else has got the bean. It's just you.
Yes!
I would not give that to another group after the madness it has wrought in this one. That is a very unique Larissa magic item.
Awesome!
Another question. Do you have some marker for me to show that I'm exhausted?
Oh,
to make it easier to remember.
let's try this one.
Awesome.
Okay, now you find yourself standing on this bridge. You have one in your little paw. There we go. And one is right here on the ground. And you have one as well, don't you?
Yeah.
No? Yeah, you have acorn, right?
No, Wish has one. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Valdez who has the acorn.
Who had the one?
Actually, one I didn't pick up yet, so still on the ground.
Yeah, but you have one on
Acorn.
you.
Oh yeah, I have
From-
one in my pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Not sure where it come from.
You have no idea where you got that.
I picked the last
Okay.
one up. Lena picks the last one up. He feels like he earns it.
I will give this acorn to Valdez.
Nyeh, throwing it. Nyeh.
No, I will like give it to him like hand to hand. Shake.
Now, you sit down like an awkward chicken. Walking over, handing over.
Here you go, my friend.
Waka baka, waka waka baka is what you say.
And then I go to the doors.
The rest of you follow?
I'm also
believe my
walking over
illusions are gone.
to Valdez with the acorn going. Are these identical to the ones you have?
They're different sizes, but identical.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
look
keeping
like
the one
it.
I found, though.
Okay. Yeah.
Which
It's
one
mine.
has the biggest fin?
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and throw it around a bit, because ignore these sizes. They're all pretty much the same size, except Valdez, which is significantly bigger.
You have some big nuts, or a big nut.
I'm going to go ahead and do this, and do that, and that. There we go.
I believe my illusions are gone now.
Yeah. Bam,
last
bam,
for
bam.
And then I will be turning back into Larissa.
Turn it back.
I guess it's gone 1 minute, right?
Yeah.
And I am yelling back to Snowball. Hey, you! Ball guy, where the wolves are dead, we're going forward.
Brilliant. I don't know how his protections work. He must have something to keep people from moving from floor to floor. Just,
Yeah, no shit.
there might be
Just
servants or something.
Whenever shit happens and you hear us go, wow, woo, and you hear us fight, just start shouting and trying to be distracting. Please?
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Awesome.
We
guess
need to do this. If that's what you need, I'll do that.
I guess we don't have time for a short rest, right?
Oh yeah, I'm going to bitch slap myself with a second level cure wounds.
And I will drink a short rest coffee.
Oh, clever. Do that.
Perfect.
I still have enough HP, so
I
I
cast
don't need it.
an mage armor on myself.
All right. Mage armor and Tux. Larissa downs a copy.
Gear up.
I use one of my healing potions.
Hey, Snowball!
Almost max.
I got this weird icing acorn. What does it do?
Acorn. Oh. Wait. Can I? And it moves closer to you, and small electricity starts to sap out of it. Can I jog your memory?
Sure.
Roll a Constitution saving throw as it saps you in the face.
Oh, this is not good. I got a 9.
You take 9 damage as you are blasted, and we all head back into a flashback.
Flashback mode.
Old Man Winter turns around before he opens the door to the party inside and says, I may have something. Several hundred years ago, when I was out hunting, a large white wolf snarled its way out of the bushes and attacked me. I killed it in one stroke of my sword, but I've always wondered why it came after me. It is not like their kind. I suspected Jack in foul play, but he never admitted to anything.
Maybe he liked you?
I do not know. All I know is that when it died, it left this behind. And it holds up an acorn. If this was part of Jack's machinations, it might be able to help you on your quest. Who shall I give it to?
I think I will take it.
Here.
And I look at Larissa and say, yeah, probably better if I take it.
Well, you're not the
Larissa
only
will
one
just
with
swallow
nuts.
it.
You're not the only one with nuts here, and I will show my necklace.
Now, Old Man Winter then throws open the doors, and it's party time. There we go. Okay. Those kind of things will keep triggering throughout the adventure. Okay, so you find yourself seizing on the ground, Valdis, as the vision spread out to all of you. The orb floats down next to you. You can feel static electricity on your face as it goes, "Did you see anything?"
Yeah. So, Old Man Winter say he killed a wolf, and the wolf leave an acorn behind. What does it
Yeah,
do?
we saw that.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Like, a lot.
What do you mean?
I can tell you this, losing an arm
Oh, yeah.
is a lot worse.
Can you do the shocking memory thing on Larissa, please? She's curious.
It's I can tell, I can see your energy, and I can see when you're close to something triggering the memory. You have to have something nearby that triggers it. But keep a look at it. As soon as you feel a memory start to tingle, do tell me to shock you, because then I might. And it will get difficult the further into the evening we get the night you were with Queen Mob, because her magic will have permeated further and further into your minds.
I will hold
And
up
whose
my gold
hand
coin.
then whose hand do I have the hell on my face?
I do not know.
Oh, fudge.
I will hold up my
I
gold
could
coin.
try and jog your memory, but without anything close by to help, nothing might happen. It might just hurt.
So, if someone slap him again, will he jog his memory?
I walk over to Lionheart and slap him without cure wounds on the other cheek. Did anything happen?
No.
Roll damage. Roll to hit. Plus strength.
That. Strength. Scheisse. 10.
Larissa, do you want to be hit?
No, Lionheart.
Oh, Lionheart, do you want to be hit, Lionheart?
No?
Then you dodge it easily.
What? I'm just
Oh,
trying to
don't be
help.
such a baby. Just as one slap. Come on.
I would have gotten 3 slaps since that day from someone else.
Yeah, I
and-
should have traded.
Oh,
I say nothing.
fuck it.
Babies
Yeah.
that slaps each other. Haha. Be a real woman.
There is a loud growl heard from the door, and it says, "I smell you mortals enter."
Yeah, that's because you don't have a bath installed.
I need to turn on my lantern again. Sensitive lights.
Tooks want to go in front of the door and check in.
Oh.
I'll go with Took.
Yeah, I go to the door.
Now, okay, let's do this. You check inside. It is dark enough inside that you will not need a lantern, Larissa, unless there is a bright light.
Perfect, perfect.
You peer
Was it now I have to turn on my
inside
thumb lady?
the door, and you see 3 small cages, bones scattered around inside, and 1 very large cage with a very large wolf inside of it. It looks out and it says, "Just be done with it and kill me so this cycle ends."
What cycle?
Who locked you in?
You've already slayed my children. Kill me.
That was fun.
I didn't want to, but to kill them.
I
They
enjoyed it.
leave us no choice.
Yeah?
I do not blame you. I just wish this to be over.
Why? Who are you? Why are you behind
Who
bars while the
locked you
other
in?
3 are out?
My
roaming?
name is Grim, and those you killed are named Smoke, Tundra, and Scar.
Well, it's their fault for attacking us. And
It
biting
was
my
not
face
their
off.
choice, as I do not blame them. I do not blame you. I blame Jack.
Oh! We also blame that asshole. Wanna come with and then help us fuck up his plans? And
I
hopefully
am bound in his service.
How?
A foolish, foolish pact made by a foolish, foolish wolf.
We
gathered that much.
Do you want to make
What
a new pact?
was that pack?
I had a mate. His name was Fang. Our son, Smoke, slayed a deer on the grounds of Jack's estate. Jack claimed a life for a life, as is the custom of our land. We pleaded for anything but the life of Smoke, and Jack agreed and said he would be content with one other life, someone named Old Man Winter. The deed was simple. Attempt to slay Old Man Winter. He seemed generous. He said, even if it fails, as long as Fang comes back, the pact is done. As long as he tries. And while Fang was gone, we would help Jack by protecting his estate. Fang never came back. It has been hundreds and hundreds of years.
So,
My sons have died hundreds and hundreds of times. And the only thing that can stop it is murdering me as well. If all in the pack dies, we all die. If I live, they will be reborn to be killed again and again and again.
Okay. Can I kill him?
wait.
Not just this.
You say-
powerfulness.
The pack is your son to try and come back. Doesn't mean he had to succeed, right?
Jack played it off like he was being kind. He said, it doesn't matter if Fang fails. All he has to do is try. We will protect his estate, and when Fang comes back, we can all leave. But Fang never came back.
No,
Does he have to be alive when he come back, or something else can be done? And I take the
Fang
big
cannot-
acorn out.
Is that my Fang?
I don't know. It's a big acorn, but maybe
Where did you get
Old Man
it?
Winter say a wolf attack him and left this behind when he slayed a wolf.
If that is Fang, then he is back, is he not?
And your pack is complete, is not?
She looks around, and suddenly a burst of ice-cold breath erupts inside the cage. You hear the crinkling of metal as it super freezes, and then with a swipe of her paw, she breaks through the cage. She walks over towards you, standing tall over you. She peers down at you and says, and you would just let us leave?
No, a pack for a pack. Old Man Winter is fighting Jack. I think he can use some ally.
Can you help us?
We can use some allies.
If I die, we all die. Every moon, those of us in the pack who have fallen will turn back into wolves from these acorns, but if everyone in the pack falls, we all fall. Will you ask of me to chance seeing Fang again on this? Is it worth that?
Well, a
I'm
second ago you were
asking
prepared to
you-
die.
What were you willing to do to keep your pack's honor, the promise? I'm a paladin, or I once was. I know how heavy an honor an oath can be.
When you try and move to the next level, you will face a door. The only way to get through this door is to speak the word. The pact forbade me from uttering the word needed, but you have broken that pact. I will give you that word. I will tell you more. On every level you will find someone that Jack is proud to have tricked. Someone who has fallen for his pacts. You need to break those pacts to work your way up this tower. Only they know the words, and only they can speak them if their pact is broken. Please rip everyone in this tower from the grip of Jack.
It would probably be easier if you come with and help persuade.
I do not
everyone
fit
else.
through that door.
I can make you
It's a
fit if
big
you want
wall.
to. I can just push. You get in. Arg.
What is your task here? Why are you here?
To kill Jack Frost.
Well,
That is a secondary goal, but a very
To help
tempting one.
Father Winter kill Jack Frost.
we're
We're
here
actually
to
here to take back something from Old Man Winter.
a big shiny orb at the top, basically.
Yeah.
First we give it to him, but he's so mean. Now we take it back.
He tricked us as well.
Well, when we are in the tower, can you guard the entrance? Can you do that?
She looks down, she flattens her ears, you can tell. She looks away, sniffs at the open air, looking down at the acorns in all your hands. You can tell that all she really wants to do is just run away and never see this place again. But you can roll persuasion on this. You can.
Okay.
Thank you.
Two of you can,
Right.
helping. Yeah, you have to pick which two. Valdis have been speaking a lot, I have to say. So Valdis and Wish has been speaking a lot. So you are the ones who get to roll the persuasion. The ones who get to do the role playing gets to do the persuasion.
Got it.
So you are the last one of your kind. Is that correct?
I won't be if I live till the next moonrise.
And when is that?
She looks up at the sky. Fourth night, maybe a little less. 2 weeks.
Not
We are
That
magically linked, our family. All of us but one can die, and we will be reunited the next moon anyways. If all of us fall, those acorns will turn to dust.
Well, can be still alive. Live on. That's
So Wish
fine.
and Valdis, what's your persuasion rolls?
9.
Valdis?
Oh, I got 13.
She rolls against her natural instincts. She does not roll well. She looks down at you and says, I pray I do not regret this, but I will help you guard. If Jack comes and there is a fight, I will fight.
Thank you.
No. Not going to happen. And I hand her the 2 acorn and say, when Jack come back, run and howl to the moon to warn us. I do not wish another blood on my hand with someone.
I return mine too.
And Wish?
Sure.
You hand it back. The acorns disappear inside the white fur, glowing underneath in the chest fur right here, sticking there. She looks at you and she says, I can feel him from miles away. I will warn you. If he comes, I will warn you. And
Thank
then I
you.
will run. She looks down at Valdis and says, thank you. You could have forced me into a pact here, and I'm happy you did not.
I'm pretty good at breaking oath. After all, I break my own.
The word to open the door is skirmish.
I will go forth and scratch him behind his hair and say, good boy, good boy.
It looks a bit. It looks down at you and says, please don't.
I wanted to do that too.
And I will go past and enter the big room.
You enter the room. You see, you hear the orb saying, well, that went well. So there's like servants of Jack on every floor. It makes sense, him surrounding himself with people he's fooled, the prick. So now what?
I get the
open the door.
feeling we will be on one of these floors.
I'm curious what's in the cages here, in the other cages.
The cages seems to be the ones for the other wolves.
Oh,
Ah.
they
So
don't contain
the
anything
next
else.
level.
No, they're open. You also see in the chests and stuff, you find supplies for the wolves, food and stuff. Nothing of value on this level.
Knull.
There is.
Den var jag.
There is
Did you
a
shout
door
that
up
out?
here.
And there's some
And-
way to go down too.
Well, I actually...
Down is just the storage level, which is almost empty. It's actually not supposed to be there. You're all beta testers. I forgot to remove that.
Okay.
Yeah, I will go down. Start
No,
moving down.
there's no down.
Okay, I mean, open the door. I mean, say the password.
All right. What do you say?
It was some. Was it Scratch?
I walk to the door and say,
Larissa,
Skirmish.
roll a dexterity save info.
Okay.
Of course.
As you go walk up to the door and say scratch.
16 plus 6, 22.
22. You dodge to the side as an icicle shoots out the door and shatters against the wall.
I will shut up.
And you said skirmish, and the door, you hear a click, and you can push it open. The dog,
I have
the
pushed the door
wolf,
open.
Grim, sits outside, guarding.
Electric Rim.
Now, let's go with this one. Okay. You push forward. I'm just going to show you guys something. And I'm going to show you how I have fucked up.
Okay.
There are no other floors.
Oh, I
This
see.
is the next floor.
Oh.
No, it's perfectly fine. Worst case scenario, we'll play again. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just you might get a few more floors than people who play after you. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Can I find some elevator?
No, there's no elevator.
Well, I enter the door.
Okay. You open, and the smell of food hits you instantly. You hear the searing of something that is being fried, and you smell bacon on the air. You hear a humming going hum dum 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 dum, and then you hear someone sloshing heavily from a tankard.
Do we smell this too?
I will win.
Yeah.
I will win. I need food. I want the
I
food.
run,
head
I
in.
run, I run. I hear food.
You run upstairs and enter into what appears to be a kitchen.
Before we run up there, I will say the last, and I will set the trap. Just be
Oh.
sure.
What kind of trap?
The bone trap, the human bone trap. Just be sure. Twice.
Okay, yeah, you place a trap behind you. Now, you find yourself in a kitchen. There are fresh produce everywhere. And like I said, you feel the smell, you smell the smell of bacon. God damn it, that was a tricky fucking thing
I
to
go
say.
eat the bacon.
Oh, wait, let me describe the floor first. You see stacks of more supplies in here. You see a bunch of stuff that are used for the fey food that you ate at the court and that you ate on the train. But you also see stuff that's meant to nourish humans, which leads you to believe that there are more humans on this level. And you see one of them standing over by the oven. He looks over at you as he has a piece of bacon in his mouth. He turns around, looks at you, and he looks a bit strange as he has a very, very fancy golden crown on his head, richly decorated clothes, and it's completely dirty with like fat patches and stuff, and he has like an apron on his side, and he's just drinking out of a tankard. As he looks over at you, he takes the piece of bacon out of his mouth and goes, "Well, that's a fucking surprise." Bacon?
Hi there, friend.
Oh, I want the
Oh.
bacon. Give me the
so
bacon.
my if I do.
He kind of takes his frying pan and just sloshes it down on this like long thing of like a metal like tray. Then he points over to the keg over there. I mean, you're gonna die in a moment, so might as well enjoy it while it lasts. There's beer over there.
I go take some.
Well, I want to fuck with his brain a little bit. I want to take my special fork, attach a piece of bacon to it, and feed it to him.
He goes, "No, I have my own piece."
Just taste it. Trust me.
Roll persuasion. 18 or higher, he goes, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I roll an 18.
He goes, "It's been a while since I saw the morsel, so fuck." And he eats it and goes,
You like?
"No, it doesn't taste like bacon anymore.
Chicken.
Why would you do that to poor bacon?" What? So you guys should probably fuck off before Jack's back. It's gonna tear you limb from limb.
Yeah,
I would like to go sniff the beer. I'm not surely trust it.
The beer is fine.
Roll perception on the beer as you sniff it, trying to pick out any hints of poisons and stuff.
Persuasion.
You don't have to worry, he says. I mean, the beer is fine. I've been having it for... Shit, what year is it out there?
don't
It's
know
like
where. Not from
1462.
around here.
Don't know I'm happy to have beer.
11.
14.
Year 11? Did we go back in time? No,
It
I'm kidding,
depends.
sorry. 11.
Where are you from?
Persuasion.
Little, give me a second.
Perception.
Small kingdom named Impiltur. Is it still around? Roll knowledge history.
Have I studied his? Oh, I have studied history. Awesome. 20
Oh shit.
total.
No, 10.
5.
13.
20, wish.
I would think he's too drunk to remember.
You remember this? A footnote in history.
17, come on.
You saw it on a list, actually. Like, not details, but it was on a list of kingdoms who fell because their monarchs either banished or randomly died, and there was no one left to like, the tronföljden var fucked.
Oh yeah, that kingdom is doing fine.
Brilliant.
That's
Wonder
what
we got
I know.
to go. I hope it wasn't Jessatrix. He's a prick.
Nah,
So-
take it.
How did you get up here? How did you get past the wolves?
Kill them.
Yeah, the hard
They'll
way.
be back. Anyways, I wouldn't recommend going further. I mean, you can't go further. I know the word, but I can't actually tell you.
Why?
Why?
Or do you want?
Why?
Pretty please.
No, don't be mad at me. I physically can't. It's just it won't come out. It's part of the deal I made.
And
what's
what
the
was
deal? Good
What's your
friend?
deal
What
then?
deal?
Oh,
Let's drink over it.
I'd rather not tell. It's a bit embarrassing.
We just
Come
did this whole
on.
thing with the big wolf downstairs, so you can just tell us what stupid pact you made, and we can say that everything is okay. And then you said you were going to die in a minute or so, and then you can do that.
Like I said, like you can tell, I'm not.
Well,
I'm not.
if you tell this, I will tell something embarrassed about me. Okay?
Actually, that is a good fucking deal right there. Okay, alright, so it's about a woman. Oh, is this? I was the king, small kingdom named Impultur. Not a wealthy kingdom, but it was peaceful, it was nice. People liked me. Then it wasn't so peaceful and nice anymore. It came under attack. Necromancer wanted to turn my entire populace into skeletons or zombies or anything to attack someone else. Didn't even care about us. We were just an army. So, but we were saved. Remarkable young spellcaster who I fell dreadfully in love with. I aged slow in here, but I have aged. I was quite something to look upon in those days, I have to tell you. Quite something. But she was betrothed to someone else, but I wouldn't have her. I showered her in gifts, pleading and cajoling, put myself in debt. And when the money ran out and I had yet to win her heart, then I got an offer from the Prince of Frost himself. Gold. Gold beyond measure. Enough to keep my kingdom running and keep my courting of the fair mage continued. But didn't work. So yeah, when the king came to collect, I had nothing. But contract said I could offer services instead if I had no money. So I was like, what do you want? Do you want my armies? Do you want my best scholars? The full force of my populace to do your bidding? He laughed in my face, said he wanted me to do dishes. So I do dishes. He pays me a fair wage for doing dishes, but it's going to take me a couple of 1,000 years to work off to death doing dishes.
Wait, how much do you need to pay?
Oh, A lot. A lot.
I will hold up.
I tried to
one
do
of
the
my-
math once, but I kind of stopped when I ended up at 10,000 years of dishwashing. The contract said he get to pick the service. That's where I fucked up. That's where it got me.
I will hold up a gold coin. Ask him, is this enough?
It is certainly not, I'm afraid.
Damn it. More for me then, I guess.
So yeah, that's where I am.
That sounds delightful.
Unless you can do 10,000 years of dishwashing in half an hour, I think we're done here. I have
How are you
points
gonna?
back.
How much dish in this room?
Well, not 10,000 years worth, I'm afraid. I'm stuck here doing... I'm paid like a scullery maid. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of coppers a week, I'll tell you that.
So your contract is money, not actually dishes, huh?
Yeah, I have to pay him back. If I pay him back, I get to not do work.
Larissa, how many gold you say you have? The ancient kind?
How many did I have?
You have... wait, let me see. I have it written down here. Wait. There. The morning after, the night before. Pockets filled with golds. Let's see here. You have 56 large gold pieces.
I have 56 large gold pieces. Valdis.
Was those enough pay off your debt?
Wait, let me think for a second. Yeah, but they're not mine. They're yours. I mean, I will not have it said that I took charity. I mean, I'm going to work off my debt, and I will not go down in the history books as King Bellador, the taking charity one. That's a bad name.
And you won't give out the password for the next level, right?
No, you have to understand. Well, I can't. You can beat me to death. I can't tell you.
What about we trade the
We don't
password
trade.
for the gold? How does that sound? That's not charity, that's a trade.
A very generous trade, might I say.
But I mean, then I'd have to go out.
Yes.
What year was it?
1946.
1462, but yes, yeah.
Okay, 1462, I think it was.
It's been 800 years since I last was out.
Then you need to go out and celebrate.
Come on, we can have a beer when we get out.
He suddenly looks unsure. And I'd like a medicine check from everyone.
For everyone?
Yeah,
I
everyone
have
who feels like
medicine.
they know medicine. I'm guessing a nat 20 from Wish.
Nat 20 minus 1.
Dirty 20.
It's
got
not about
16.
medicine, it's more about knowing an obscure fact about medicine. So Wish is going to get this one.
This is stupid.
I have +3 medicine though.
Oh, then you and Larissa, yeah. You did the music stop again?
Yeah.
There we go. So, you've heard of... There's a bunch of prisons in the Forgotten Realms. And you've heard that there are some people who are let out after tens of decades of being inside and immediately do crime to go back in because they're scared of the outside. They've gotten so used to the place they're at. And you can really see the symptoms of that right here. He goes, oh, I work it off eventually.
Now you get an opportunity to go back to your kingdom and see how it all flourishes.
Is it... Do they
See
remember
how-
me? Am I
Of
spoken
course.
of in the history books?
Yes,
Of course
yes,
they
you
are.
are.
Roll deception, Wish.
Thank you. But with disadvantage because fucking exhaustion. So that is 8 plus stuff. So 14.
He rolls insight. So you know of me? You know of me.
I've studied some history
The
books
second.
in my times. Oh, you're the second one. Yeah, I seem to recall that name. Disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Is that what he say?
Yeah, it's...
I left a
seem to
note.
recall it. Oh yeah, the note. Yeah, one of your successors found that. A son, if I remember correctly, maybe?
A son? Did I make someone... Did Delilah get pregnant before I left?
If I remember correctly, it was a son. Might have been a daughter. It was a long time ago. I read this.
I have
But
family on the outside?
yeah, well, if it's been a couple of 100 years that you've been here, they might be dead, but they in turn had families. So I think they're up to number 8 now.
Do they still name their
Okay.
sons my name?
Yeah, some
As
of them.
is
at least.
tradition.
Yeah.
I wrote it into law when I was king. I wanted to get up to like King Bellador the 20th. No one have gotten up that far before.
No, I think
They always stop at like 8 or 12.
No, I think it's King Deborah the 8th or 18th, maybe now.
Maybe I
Wait,
should go
I
out.
do remember on my travel, I met someone call himself Bellapol 21.
Roll deception,
Oh, really?
Valdis. Jumping in when he didn't have to. I love it.
Awesome.
He's like, I'm helping.
18.
18.
18.
He rummages through his clothes and picks out a glowing piece of paper with text on it, and instantly teleported back to my realm. Instantly teleported back to my realm if the pact is broken. Some to be delivered to Jack Frost. This is how this could work. I would just, it would be a snap, and I'd be out of here. That is quite. And he wants to say terrifying, but an intriguing concept.
Will you have enough time to say the password before you pop back?
Most likely,
to
yes.
Your glorious life, awesome.
Like, imagine you getting back after several hundreds of years.
You get to hold your great something grandchildren.
He looks down at his clothes and going, I was taken from a royal hall. I can't return like this. I must prepare. Could you wait like a year or something?
Nope. I go prestidigitation to clean him up as best as possible.
I can take out a crown for a moment.
I think you can go like this.
He looks down and he says, okay. Yes, it is time for the glorious return of King Bellador. I do believe it is. It is time for me to retake my crown. It is, yes. Okay. Could I have the gold, please?
Okay. I will give him the gold for the password.
He takes the gold, he holds it, and he roars out, Jack, you bastard, you are paid in full. And then he slams it down on the table. He looks over at you all and says, Sponsalia.
Sponsalia.
And then he vanishes, and the gold is left on the table.
I take the gold again.
Yeah. I mean...
Thank you.
You just steal from Jack Frost.
I don't care. He stole from me.
I'm a bitch.
Well, I got beer. I'm happy.
I got the gold again, so I'm still rich.
All right, you have managed to get through 2 of the levels so far, and actually, it's a nice little role-playing interaction as well.
I almost feel bad for him.
Oh god, it's gonna be so bad for him when he heads back. Hello. 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 Are we back?
I guess I'm so bad.
I still.
Like,
Yeah, kind of.
Hello. Hello. There we go. Am I back? Hello.
Well, that's probably went done.
the almighty star from
Yeah.
the portal.
we won!
He got the gold and he...
We're starting to hear you again. Let's see. Say something.
Hello, 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 hello.
Pin him down. There we go.
Hello.
Hi there.
We hear you.
Oh, great.
Damn, your network bandwidth is low. Well, I hear you now at least. Yeah.
Stop.
But now they're
Oh,
minimal view here for me.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
There on.
And we
Hello?
draw.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's super laggy.
Talking.
I can't see you guys move at all.
We see you perfectly now. Except for the window is really small for us now.
Like hell though.